I got you. Wait. Oh, it's me live. What's
Yeah, we
going
live.
on, y'all? We a little late. It's Urban Opinionated. It's your boy Ira with my two homies. Say what's up, y'all.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining in. This is Big Head Barry, of course.
This is LR.
Yeah, we ain't had no technical difficulties, but we had to handle some business. But first off, how was your weekend, fellas?
Can't complain.
That's a married man. Hear that, y'all? He said he can't complain. You know what I'm saying? You hear that? You hear that, y'all? He's a married man. He said, hey, I can't complain. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a plus.
Always a plus. What about you, Barry?
Well, remember, our weekend plans got changed due to unfortunate
Oh,
circumstances.
yeah. We gonna speak with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that because that's a little personal, a little close to the chest. But however, I got some things done that needed to get done. Got some business taken care of, had to get taken care of, and just kind of chill. Watched a lot of NBA basketball. Yeah, just took care of some stuff I needed to take care of. But like always, for those who are tuning in, of course, let's not forget, always make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please always feel free to call in. And once again, thank you everybody for the love and support thus far. And please keep it coming continuously. So,
And if you want the link to join it, because you don't know how to join it on the chat, just say, I would like to join the chat, the live, and I will send you the link.
all right, but Mr. Ira, how was your weekend, sir? Since me and LR talked about ours, how was yours?
I chilled, man. I chilled. Remember, Orange, you said, instead, I chilled. Yeah. Cut the credit cards. Yeah, I chilled. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Orange Juice Jones is, Google. That's the man. That's an idol in a black man in a black man's psyche, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw you.
Caught this woman out there slipping hard.
In the rain. We were holding hands and I never be the same. Yeah, but so
actually, you know what? I got to tell you, man. So my birthday was Friday, and so Thursday night.
Happy birthday, brother!
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you.
Hey, everybody give happy birthday, yo.
Yeah.
Send LeVar a happy birthday shot or something, y'all.
Oh man, happy birthday!
Oh yeah. So Thursday night, the night before, my wife and I, we went to see Floetry. They were here in the Hampton Roads at a concert.
Stop it!
I looked at that.
Yeah, it was the original Floetry because they broke up for a little bit.
No, this is the OG Floetry now. This is
the original.
This is
it was good.
There's only one for me.
And she was killing it.
I bet she was.
Hey, LR, yo, when Floetry first came out, dog, that was a different type of music from the women. That was.
Listen.
Yeah,
listen.
Go ahead.
I was up there, man. My wife called me a stan. I said, "What the hell's a stan?" You know what I mean? So basically, because listen, I'm not saying I was geeked out, but Floetry played such an important role in my life now. Like I was always been like the number one fan, so I knew all the words. But one thing with Floetry I love is if you ever see him live.
I did see him live.
It's like they do a combination of spoken word
and
rhythm and soul at the same time. So you'll have Marsha, and Brogia singing, you know, but the Floetry as far as spoken word, man. And when you watch those two women together, man, it's crazy, bro.
I love that. I love that eclecticness about them.
Did Marsha do some of her singles?
No, so it was all they did. So they did probably maybe it was like only like a set like an hour 15ish. So they did, of course, like their hits, and then they did like the original, like some of the day ones. You know what I'm saying, but then yeah, it was good. It was good, man.
Cause it's this one song I like off of Marsha Ambrosia's album. I think it's called Your Hands, something like that. That joint is fire, man.
Yeah,
Your
man. Like yeah. Cause she wrote cause she did like stick shifts, like her old songs, man. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong with that neo soul vibe. That's something to you.
Well, speaking of concerts, I'm going to one next week. I'm going to go see. I'm going to see Joe, Drew Hill, Cut Close, Genuine, and Keith Sweat.
Damn.
Heavy lineup.
Hey, funny story, right? My youngest son, he did something pissed me off, man. So I said, yo, you got to do 100 Drew Hills.
Sounds familiar. Oh.
he said, Dad, what's Drew Hills? I showed him. I was like, yeah, I'll be on beat too. Man, his legs on fire.
His calves and his ankles are gonna be sore.
Well, like, hey son, you wonder why you got a 45-inch vertical?
Yeah, Drew Hills, baby. Tell me.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that concert because that's up my wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because see, all right. So every artist got their own thing. So like, Levon can touch this. So Drew Hill is like that's like our era. That's like we going from like teenagers to like adults.
Yeah, like 19, 20.
Yeah,
changing from boys to men.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then you got so that's why Drew Hill's right there. So right, even though Woody not there, they still can sing. All right, well, so then you got see, I'm going because Keith Sweat. I don't go for Keith Sweat's voice, but Keith Sweat when you listen, Keith Sweat said in an interview that his first album was because a girl broke up with him. I said, and then when you go back and look at all the songs he made, I said, Barry, that pussy must have been fire.
Yeah, man, yo, hey, man, that thing had him whining for 20 years.
If it's that good, I don't want it. I don't want it that good.
Yo, that motherfucker said we like
Give
two
me
little birds in a tree, twiddly, dee.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want those type problems.
Love, I'll make it last forever. I would never do anything to hurt you. I'll give them that right in the wrong way to love somebody.
Those are all 8th grade bangers for me. Ooh. That's middle school dances for me.
And then you got the slept on artists. You got Joe. Joe can just sing.
Yeah, Joe's good.
Yeah, Joe always talking about taking somebody else's girl though. Like that's how he made his fortune. Like just snatching up somebody else's joint.
What do you want to do? Talk about taking somebody's wallet? R&B singer.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, fellas, looks like we have a packed show tonight. Just want to kind of give this a quick synopsis, and I hope some people do call in and contribute and comment as well. We're going to touch on, obviously, the Michael biopic that we both watched. A little bit on that. We're going to obviously talk about the Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion issue that's going on.
Now, I actually was in agreement with Barry privately. I ain't want to talk about this shit because.
All right, well, don't talk about it. Let's scratch it then.
No. You have to.
Oh, hold on. I don't know. Are you eating something?
Yeah, he's eating something. That's
the gullness. That's the gullness of my pot. It's in my pocket. Fucking this up.
He gonna stop me in the middle of it. But his mouth full of food.
How about this? Let Barry finish, and you can finish what's in your mouth.
Pause.
No, nigga, you put it. You said it, nigga.
Yeah.
No, stop looking at my mouth.
I don't know what you got. You got going on in there.
Algorithm wise, we have to. Go ahead, Barry.
All right, go ahead and eat. Hey, Barry, go ahead, man.
I'm done.
Thank you, sir. As I was saying, there was a question that was posed. There was a couple questions that a young lady had posed. We're going to answer that. I do have a part on here where I want to talk about to the younger men and also men as far as how to be a more attractive man and a more appealing to women. Maybe touch on the Jada Pinkett thing, of course, talking about the Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion debacle. And obviously talk about the Michael biopic. So, and then maybe spitball from after that. So now, if you're finished chewing,
Nigga, do what you gotta do. Do your sports first.
Don't talk to me like that. Don't.
Do your sports first. Do your sports first.
This dude, he lucky an hour and a half away.
Call Urban Opinionator. Do your sports first.
First of all, 76ers brought home a dub. Let's clap it up for them.
Yeah, but you're still down in the series.
Doesn't matter.
You ain't beating us, brother.
Doesn't matter.
Hold up right now.
Hey, Barry, you're two lines. I wanted you to throw that in because LeVon is a Boston Celtics.
I know he is. He's a New England fan, Boston. I get it. I know it.
You ain't doing that, man. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Hey, Barry,
Game 6.
Go ahead, Barry.
Game 6. That's all that matters. We got Game 6, baby, and I think we're bringing it back to Philly. Embiid played tonight. Edgecombe was on fire. Paul George was doing his thing. Didn't really get all the stats, but I did see the Sixers, I think, beat them by 10. So we forced the Game 6. That's all that matters. As long as we got another day to fight. So that'll probably be, what's today, Tuesday? That Game 6 will probably be on Friday. Also, too, the Knicks and the Hawks right now are battling. The Knicks are actually up by 20 points. I personally would like for the Hawks to beat the Knicks, because if the Hawks do beat the Knicks and we actually beat the Celtics, that means that it'll be the Sixers versus the Hawks in the next round. So I'm hoping for that.
Hope they win. I don't give a damn.
Listen, everybody out there, this is what you're going to get from Joel Embiid again. And he's crying like a little.
That's fine. That's fine.
There, I will look up. You see it.
Bring on Game 6.
Listen, man, we got this. Don't worry about it.
So Game 6 is where, Barry?
I want to say Game 6 should be in Philly.
This is a choke game.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I want to say because they just played in Boston, so I want to say Game 6 is in Philly because I know they do what 2-2, 1-1-1.
Yeah, because the highest seed always gets the last game at home. So
the series is 3-2 right now. You're saying
3-2.
We ain't blowing two in a row.
Hey man, I've seen history made with LeBron with the Cavs and the Warriors. They was down 3-1.
First of all,
man, what happened?
Y'all ain't got no LeBrons over there, so I want to hear it.
We got Paul George. We got BJ Edgecombe. We got the Tyrese Maxey, the new AI. Come on now, give us our credit.
You're about to choke. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep in touch with that.
Hey, Ira, make sure Barry don't disappear next week.
No, none of that.
Listen.
I got something for him.
Here you go. I told Barry, I always look. When I'm with him, right? One thing I never see him do, besides one time, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna say that was a pass. He don't duck no smoke. He don't duck no smoke.
Nah, I'm always accountable.
Now he might get his ass whooped, but he don't duck no
smoke. Stop it. But no, the NBA playoffs is heating up. My boy LeBron, they got a chance. I don't know if they play tonight or tomorrow, but they got a chance to actually take out the Rockets. Minnesota, they have a chance to actually close it out, I think, tonight. OKC is waiting because they already put the Suns out. That was obvious.
Is Ant-Man going to play, though?
No, he's hurt, man.
He's hurt, but it's the playoffs. You got to play. You're going to take a cortisone shot. You're going to have to strap it up. You got to do something.
Hell no.
Don't let them lose that series and him not playing be the reason for it, like Kevin Durant.
Listen, if I'm hurt and I'm young, I ain't playing, brother. I ain't
they already look like, you understand, their legacy will be tarnished, and they will talk about that forever. They will drag you on every sports station because of that.
Yeah, I'd rather be dragged and have a career than blow my knee out and the next contract I can't get none because I'm hurt.
All right, touche.
A perfect example, since I'm a Celtics fan, Isaiah Thomas. Remember what happened to him?
His career was over after that, man. He
never was the same.
He should have signed that max deal, but he tried to be loyal and said, "No, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna do a 1-year deal." And he got hurt. It was a wrap.
So the moral of the story is get your money.
Take the money.
Oh, take the money at all costs. Isaiah Thomas got 2 championships too, and he's never ever spoken about as far as like top 10 point guards in NBA.
No. I meant Isaiah Thomas for the Celtics.
Now you talking about the light skin.
The one that him. Oh yeah. He did get he did shaft himself in that one
because he had like a good 3 or 4 year run, right?
And then in his 3rd year, he could have got a max deal. But he said, no, I'm gonna go for the 1-year deal because the Celtics. I mean, they're my team, but they fleeced him and he got hurt. Once he got hurt, it was a wrap. So
we will tune in to see and go from there and may the best team win.
hell yeah.
Okay, hold on. We got some. India said Game 6 in Philly. All right. Let's just say India said thanks for coming in. India said Game 6 in Philly. Go Shikshas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's rally behind them.
And we don't want your opinion.
We don't duck, we wreck. Amen on that one.
And the Phillies won tonight too. So that's another one because they was stinking up for a little bit, but they won tonight too.
Another real quick to wrap up sports. The girl from Baltimore, Gashawn, she actually won a fight. I was actually proud of her. Gashawn Rock, you know who Gashawn Rock is?
Nah.
Young girl, Blueface's baby mama, you know who that is?
I don't know these people like that.
Okay, well, y'all, let's study. Bluefish, blessed Bluefish.
You can't even say his name right.
Cousin, nigga, I'm laughing at y'all.
Oh, he trying to be slick and then trying to say something with his breath. Like we didn't hear him.
Yeah. First of all, her name is Krishan Rock.
Yeah, she's from Baltimore, and if you are into that, the new shit with the young people and Blueface is a rapper, you know what I'm saying? She's a baby. She got the tattoo of his face on her face. Ex-boyfriend, whatever. Anyway, he's
exactly. That's why we don't pay attention to her.
Well, we got to. It's part of my damn, so y'all ain't got to. I guess it's my job then. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to talk about that stuff, not stuff we just want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If we want to be open, You want to talk about Dick Gregory?
Peanut, maybe some Dick Gregory.
Okay. Who? Rita, too cute. What's going on, Mom?
Rita too cute.
Rita too cute. But she was a girl. She's one. You know how these young folks bury? All right, put it this way. Krishan Rock is like your son's age. Like literally, right? She's a light-skinned girl. You know her if you see her, right? She had a rough upbringing, I
probably seen her. I probably didn't pay her no mind. Yeah.
No, but she had a baby and she got her body together because boxing gets you right. And so she completed something. So you know what? She always get a lot of flack about all the bad shit she does, but she has some discipline and she should continue doing that. And they actually set her up right because if you're into boxing for real, I don't know if y'all seen this. They put salt and pepper. I said something. Pepper and Tretch's daughter into a boxing match, and she got knocked the fuck out. Now, not because she can't fight. LR, watch this, but LR. They put her in the ring with an Olympian fighter who's making their boxing debut. So they are Olympic champion fighter.
Are they trying to set her up?
Yeah. The husband just went a money grab. I'll start about that later because it was a setup, Barry. You was right, Barry. If you saw, you'd be like, nigga, why would your first fight be against someone who's an Olympic trained fighter?
Unless that money was right, that contract must have been right.
You don't love her, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, baby, this money is generational wealth.
Like
you might go in here and get your ass whooped, but think about the family.
Oh, that's Sarita. That's Sarita. Hey, Sarita. That's Rita. That's Sarita. And it's Sarita and Barry. Not tonight. She said, you read it, Sarita.
Who's Sarita?
Sarita, the polygamist.
Oh. Hey, what's up, darling?
She's not the polygamist, but I got to give you a hint.
Yeah. She changed her name. Okay.
Oh. Rita, we are on Facebook Live. We do Facebook and YouTube. I prefer YouTube because for other reasons, but yeah, I prefer YouTube better. But you can go on my Facebook page live. It's comment on there. I see everything. Do my little studio right there. I see everything.
And thank you for joining us, Sarita. We appreciate that 100%.
But anyway,
watch your mouth. But watch your mouth.
but that's how Jake Paul, even though he got knocked out by Anthony Joshua, but like all of us will get knocked out by Anthony Joshua. But he came along the right way. You got what was it? Part 3 of Barry's Alley, Part 3 of Rocky, right? You got to build niggas' confidence in fighting. You just can't.
Listen, I gotta stop you, bro. Listen, coming from a family of boxers, my father boxed me. Listen, Jake Paul wasn't boxing boxers.
I know.
He was boxing. He was boxing everybody but a boxer, but he was getting trained by professional boxers. But when you see him in a ring with a boxer, professional, that's what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Joker got his jaw broke. Anthony Joshua in the ring laughing.
Hey man, it all looks like great money to me.
Yeah. Hey, what movie that from, Barry?
That's from The Temptations, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
My man Blue.
And guess what, Barry? That's a good segue. How you set it up. So if I said that, what you gonna talk about next?
Well, if we're talking about The Temptations, we're talking about Motown, then we obviously got to lead into the movie, the one of the greatest performers and entertainers of all time, which would be none other than Michael Joseph Jackson.
If y'all ain't see it,
is it good?
Is it? Is a pig's ass pork?
Hey Barry, let's go back and forth. Go ahead, Barry, you go.
So, Michael, the biopic that came out just 2 days ago, is the story. Actually, it's a biopic, so it's a difference. It's not a musical. It's not a concert. It's not a miniseries. It is a biopic of Michael Joseph Jackson, obviously one of the greatest entertainers that ever lived, and one of my favorites as well. Came out 2 days ago. So far, it has made over $200 million. Played by Michael's nephew, Jafar Jackson. I saw it actually, that's what I did. I saw it on Saturday night. I got a late night ticket. Jam-packed. Theater was jam-packed. Everybody, mom was in there dressed in, whatever their favorite time in Michael's history. Some people had on the red Thriller outfit. Some people had on Beat It. Some people had Smooth Criminal. One nigga had on Smooth Criminal outfit. He was sharp. I give it to him. It was different. I loved it. I liked it. It was some elements that were missing out, but like I said, I wanted to see something different than American Dream. American Dream is always going to be a classic. I liked how they started it out. I liked how they started to tell the story, and I like how they started telling specific people that were in Michael's life that made him make decisions that he wanted to make. Now, I don't know how far from the truth some of this stuff was, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty close. The only two things is that they didn't mention the two pivotal women that were in Michael's life. They didn't mention Janet and they didn't mention Diana Ross, and there was obviously legality reasons for that. But however, the movie itself was epic. It was fantastic. The choreography, how this young man, how he learned how to dance like his uncle, how he got it down pat, the likeness that they got. The brothers and stuff, I mean, obviously they just casted them because it wasn't really about them. So it was just, he was trying to focus on Mike. I like how they like when the songs that he was making, they showed how his thought process came up with it. I think it was one of them was Thriller, where he came up with a beat and he was like humming it, and then he woke up in the middle of the night and then he went into the studio and he's kind of like brainstorming. He's up all night and he's figuring out, he's watching TV with his mom, so he's getting his inspiration from everywhere and he's pulling it together and he's putting it all together, and then boom, he's just dropping classic after classics.
Now let me be the music nerd here. Now I get Barry's actually right when you see it, right? But just to be a techie, right, with the Thriller thing, right? So Michael came up with the beat, with the beat, right, with the stuff like that, right? It's a guy named Rod Temperton. He's the one that wrote Thriller. I have the demo of that, and if it wasn't for Mike, the song wouldn't be what it is. But Rod Temperton, if anybody know Google Rod Temperton, he's a white guy from Cross Seas. He's the drummer in a group called Heatwave. Always and forever. He's the one that wrote all those songs. A white dude. So I just want to give that props to the white man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
But Michael always did the noises, and Michael go do that beat. You know what I'm saying? And blah blah blah. Hey Barry. Michael said you gotta get the feet. You know what I'm saying?
And that's important because, it actually made sense. And I liked how they did that, where they would start like the songs that he was making or the videos he was making. He's letting you know internally how his mind is thinking. So that way us as the audience can actually enjoy it. Because when you think about people dancing, yeah, you want to see how their feet are moving because you're connecting with that. Because now you're looking at it and you're trying to mimic that. So you want to see how their feet are moving. You can see probably from the waist up and you can see how their body's moving. But if you watch how somebody's feet, that it connects to their legs and their hips and the rest of their body, you watch that over and over again to practice and learn it. Guess what? Now you're starting to do it. We all probably did it as kids. Who didn't try to do the moonwalk? Who didn't try to spin and stand on his toes? And who didn't try to, pop lock and all that stuff? We all did it. We all did it. And for him to kind of paint that picture and was like, hey, I want this to sell. I want this to pop. Do what I'm asking you to do. And I promise you, it's going to give you what you're looking for. And that it was a classic masterpiece. It's funny. There was one part in the movie where I don't know if anybody peeped this, where he wrote it down on a little piece of paper. I'm gonna say Mama Sa Mama Gunsta. I'm gonna say Mama. He wrote it on a piece of paper and put it up on the clipboard. I thought they were going to touch a little bit more on that because that's like an unspoken lyric. Like a lot of people were trying to figure out what it is. But when I saw them write that down, I was like, oh shit, please talk about that. So that way they can actually identify exactly what exactly is he saying during that little bit of an ad lib, which Michael was actually probably one of the greatest ad libbers in his own songs. Some of the stuff may not have made sense, but it sounded good and it fit along with the music that he was making. Mike will be up there, all that, and it fits. Anybody else would sound like they're having a seizure, but Mike made it sound like it was part of the movie.
Hey, so did they touch on, Seaver? I like what you said about those lyrics. Did they touch on how it came from a Cameroonian song from 1972?
Not necessarily. So some songs that, well, keep in mind, they only touched on. So. They only touched. Did you want me to tell you? I mean, I could tell you more about it, but I didn't. You want me to?
No, I mean, I will see it, but
okay.
I was just curious because you go on like Rotten Tomatoes and like it's getting hate, and I was just curious to like why.
I know why. Because
I kind of have an idea why, but what people need to understand is this movie touched on maybe the Jackson 5, then Michael's 3 solid albums up until Bad.
Okay.
So they literally stopped at Bad, but it's like a cliffhanger where it's like, and they're in progression of writing a script for that, so they can start from Bad where it ended, and then probably continue on with the remainder. But they stopped at Bad on tour. Like they talked about the Victory Tour with his brothers. They did the Motown 25 where he was on there, but they talked about Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, where a lot of people were getting upset because, and I can understand it. They want the movies to play every single song from Thriller, every single song from Bad, and every single song from Off the Wall. And it's like, y'all can't do that.
Ain't time.
There's not enough time. The people in the audience were upset when they will play like a song in the background when he's doing something, and he might go through the movie progressions. They want to get up and they want to dance. They want to go to a concert. They want to party. I get it. This is a biopic. This is a movie. This is not a concert. Sit your asses down and enjoy the movie. Like, you can't get mad because they want to play every single song. Keep in mind, every song on every album to me was fire. Every single one. There wasn't one song on there I don't think I did not like on Off the Wall, Thriller, and on Bad. They can't play them all. It's just not enough time in there to play it all.
So do you know what's crazy is that his estate licensed everything for the movie. So, and then they're getting 25% of the equity for the movie.
More money.
I'm like, damn.
The budget was only 160 million.
Yeah.
They made that back in 2 days.
Yeah.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility this movie, and I'm just saying this speaking off the top of my head, there's a possibility this movie can make just as much as the Avengers did.
Potentially. You know what? It's going to do better overseas, too. Because overseas.
Because here's the thing. Everybody in every country, in every nation, in every culture,
they love Michael.
They know who of Michael Jackson. They know of him.
Yeah.
They've either heard him or seen him. They know of him. So it's not like he's just a random guy where just mention his name. They know who he is. So he's an icon. Alone.
I'll go deeper. When I was in Iraq, in Mosul, Iraq, during the deployments, I seen Iraqi kids dancing to beat it, singing the words.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Don't know no English. They know the words. All they knew was that they knew Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
They showed that too. They showed a little bit of in depth. Like I think when they did Human Nature,
Okay.
they showed like him in the studio and how he was like, like he wanted to set the mood for it. They showed the relationship he had with Barry Gordy. They showed the relationship he had with Quincy Jones. As far as they did show the tension that was between him and his father. Nia Long actually played Miss Catherine, so she played the mother. This movie, compared to American Dream, it still showed Joe as, I guess that's painted as that aggressive, abusive type father.
I mean,
but I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I thought about it. I was like, was he really abusive? Because I already talked about it. Was he really abusive, or was he just extremely disciplined and just wanted his kids to be that successful?
I mean, if you look at where they grew up and the time that they grew up, how Joe was raised, like my grandmother and my grandfather and my mother too, but they're older. They're from like the Southern traditional, like deep South, to where it's like you're disciplined. And the problem is that that's the only way they know how to convey discipline is through. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying. So, but Joe Jackson gets too much flack because if he wasn't that way, there would be no Jackson 5. There would be no Jackson family. There would be no Mike. They would have been working in a steel mill in Gary still.
Working day and night.
Like you need, listen.
Day and night.
In every successful prodigy, there's always an over-obsessive parent somewhere. Like that is what it takes to be a prodigy. It just doesn't happen to where a kid is just very good at. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does happen in some things, but in the majority of child prodigies, I mean, if it's a piano player, violin, anything, you have an obsessive parent that puts them in a position, but then it's a good position because the kid sometimes likes to do it.
Yep.
So then they grow. But then, like again, Serena and Venus, same thing. Like, you know what I mean? But it always comes to a head to where it always ends the same with the parents is they always end up breaking away from the parents in adulthood because there's no boundary of like that relationship between a parent and a coach.
No balance. There's no balance.
So again, shout out to Joe. He get a bad. Yep, exactly. Matthew Knowles, same way.
So
right now, I do want to say one last thing. I'm gonna let Ira take because I know he had a lot to add to that too.
Everything now.
I personally love the movie. I will give it 5 stars up. They did touch on, I forget the guy's name, but like Michael's right-hand man throughout the time when he started as a young, and they showed that relationship that he had. But also too, it showed that from Michael's age was like 3 or 4 years old when he was just in the limelight, when he started singing with his brothers, and as he got older, and then he was in the group, and then he became an adult and he became a superstar. So Michael's childhood was basically entertainment. So as he got older, and it was a part of the movie where his brothers were getting older, like they're young men, they're starting to date women now, they're interested in girls. Michael still has that playful mindset, and he's like, hey y'all, maybe later on we can do like we did when we were young. We can play Twister, or we can play board games. And they like, nah, man, we want to go out and play with girls. We want to go out and check some women. He's like, oh, you guys are no more fun. Michael still has that kid inside of his mindset, which some people would think that was weird, but it's like he never really had a childhood to where he can grow up around other kids. He got forced into adulthood at an early age. So,
and again, one more thing, but Barry, to add to your point, right? When you're a prodigy as a child, you're never going to be normal because you're a prodigy. There's no normalcy in that.
And he said that too.
There's no normalcy in being a prodigy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to add one more thing also is Michael Jackson, his family, right? They don't go into like the family as far as like his mother's, his dad's side. They're all still close, right? Mm-hmm. Michael paid for all of their kids to go to college. I'm talking about extended family, extended. Like if you look, you guys get home and look, there's like family reunions. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of Sia Jacksons, and they deep. And so they had a very tight-knit family that, I just, like I said, I just wish that the media would have did a better job, with him because they truly painted him in a terrible light, and it's not even true.
Michael was very generous. Financially, Mike was very generous. When he got burned and he was in the burn victim union, he got a seven figure salary. He donated 100% of that to that burn victim unit because he actually
yeah.
cared and he was empathetic. And I was like, wow, like that's something to think about. Because I'm like, will we do that? Probably not.
I would say hell no. I ain't got it.
100%. I don't know about that. You might get a certain percentage, not 100.
Hey, bro, look at Ira's face. He said,
All right.
shit.
If I was as talented as Mike, I would have. But if I was as talented as Mike, yeah, because
lies.
The money's coming in. If I can get these girls, $40 every girl that asks me, I mean, I can get.
Hey, Barry, you heard him? If I was talented as Mike.
Right. So in other words, no. Yeah. In other words, no.
So back to the father thing, right? So me being a father, and me actually growing up with a father, right? See, some people times change. So let's just compare the American Dream Jackson father, right? This father right here. If you didn't see it, the only difference usually when they show something, it's either far to the left or far to the right, and then you have to figure out in your mind which is more, what you want to believe more. So like in American Dream, right? Joe Jackson was disciplined, but he did show empathy in the American Dream. So that's the difference. Now, this Joe Jackson right here,
I gotta look at it again.
They showed that. So basically, so in American Dream, there's two scenes. The same scene when Michael got burnt, right? On American Dream, they show one side.
Hospital.
Yeah, right. They show at that the reporter asked Joe Jackson, "How do you feel about going to Mike?" He said, "That's my son." What you mean how I feel? That's empathy, right? On this one, he was like, I turned it. Like, we got the band, we got the when is Michael going on tour? He was not
back on stage.
He was
That's
worried
the only thing that's gonna cure him.
So on that note, I don't think me personally, like, did he abuse them or he beat their ass? Like right now, right? Kids now, they're bringing their cell phones to the table. Back in the day, don't bring no fucking phone and eat your goddamn food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I hate to say this, so a lot of people ain't grow up with a dad, and so there's a lot of stuff that may seem harsh, but there's a lot of things you could not do back in the day that may seem like, weird right now.
Well, back then, parents raised the kids. Kids are raising the parents now.
Back in the day, what would happen if you as a child, 8, 9 years old, chimed into grown folk conversation?
You're gonna get a backhand with the left hand.
Yeah. So my thing is this. So I think that if you go, I'm gonna say this because I heard the brothers say he beat us, but he ain't like abused us. Like these are Jacksons right now. The brothers. You go on YouTube, they talk about all the time. They said my father was hard, but he was like saying, look, man. He was saying, look, do you want to end up in a steel mill or not?
Yeah. So I think with Michael, the issue was
he was probably more.
No, good.
All right. At a certain part, I think maybe Joe Jackson's problem where he effed up at is his discipline was good until a certain point. Like, you gotta know when to kind of like wean off that
and go sit your ass home.
Yeah, I say around like, because kids need discipline. Like, he knew one way. He did not know how to.
Yeah, and you gotta adjust.
Yeah.
Right?
He
know Like you gotta know. Like we all got kids, so you gotta know. Okay, I got my kid to this level, and be honest with yourself. I can't bring him any higher. Then it's your job as a parent to go out and find someone who. I mean,
that's all you know.
But Joe didn't do that though.
Yeah,
that's the only problem.
That's all you know. So it's just like, okay, Now, unless I see something, all right, you watch the movie, right? So they watched it how he beat Michael. Like, is that how he treated Michael, or that's how he treated everybody?
Well, remember in American Dream, was it Marlon got his ass whipped because he played the guitar or something like that? And then in the movie they showed Michael Tito. All right, so one of them.
So what I'm saying is, you have to learn how to.
I was like, damn, the little nigga tired, ain't getting his ass whipped because he tired.
The movie was about Michael, but he was hard on Mike because not saying it's right.
Mike was the moneymaker.
He was hard on Mike because he knew that Mike going to get us out.
No, it's not even that, right? Think about this way. He was hard on Mike because he knew the potential in Mike, and he was scared of Mike transcending the family. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always tried to keep him. Like there was that scene, right, when they would remember when they forced him to go on tour. He's like, I don't want to go, and they forced him, and then he's like, I'll go if I do my own set.
He manipulated him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Mike, I think the problem was Joe knew he was manipulating Mike, but that's why he didn't want Mike to get like good people around him. You know what I mean?
Mike is easy manipulated. He always brought it back to his family. Like, think about your family. Think about your family. Because Mike loved his brothers. Keep in mind, if Mike didn't go on that victory tour, what all those people turned out.
Mike loved his dad too. Like,
he did.
That's other things. It's just that sometimes it's that syndrome. Like, don't be the pop. If we're talking about dads, don't be the pop where it's like you're living through your child. You have to know when to kind of like hold them and fold them. You know what I'm saying?
Would that victory tour have been anything if Mike wasn't there?
No.
Jermaine wasn't carrying that.
No, dude. There was a scene where Mike he had talked about before he died. Remember that concert they did at Madison Square? It was like 25 years ago, maybe 30 years ago. Remember that? It was a concert that the Jacksons did in Madison Square. Remember that? It was like
Usher and
remember that?
Chris Tucker and all of them there.
So when they found out that Mike was getting $60 million for that, Jermaine went to the house, was banging on the door, saying, "Mike, we need more." Because he figured out he's only getting $2 million. Mike was getting 60, and Mike was hiding inside the house. And Mike was like, he sent our mother to get more money from me. So that whole relationship, I don't like Jermaine.
Hey, look. Let me tell you how cold Jermaine was. I'm gonna tell you how cold Jermaine was.
I know you going with this.
Jafar, right? So the guy who played Michael, the son to play Michael, that's Jermaine Jackson's son, right?
Mm-hmm.
This how cold Jermaine was, right? You know, he thought he was a man. Randy Jackson was the youngest brother, the youngest child, right?
Yeah.
And Jafar's mom, they got kids.
Older kids.
Yeah, they got kids. So Randy Jackson and Jafar's mom were item at first.
Yep.
Then Jermaine Jackson took Randy Jafar's mom, married her, and had Jafar.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so I do not like that dude, bro. He's the worst of them all, man.
Jermaine?
Jermaine
can't stand that dude.
Jermaine wanted to be.
They mentioned him in the movie too, when he left and married the girl and then left the group.
Jermaine wanted to be Mike. Jermaine had a chance to be Mike, but he wasn't Mike. Mike was just somebody special. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Jermaine did have some hits though. Jermaine had a couple of hits.
He had the single.
Don't take it personal.
No. He just doesn't.
Easy go. He had his thing, but I mean, once he started putting that little slick back,
his hair be like, his hair be like,
shit. You know
he just, man. I don't like that dude, bro.
Hi, Keita May. How you doing, mama?
She got a prom picture up.
Keita May. Keita. Oh, Keita. Don't you know we love you, sweet
Keita. Well.
He loving us all in a special way.
So no, but like they said, they left it open. They left it open for a cliffhanger, which I think it should come out pretty soon. Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna work on it. When they found out how much money they made from this, and they see how big and publicity is making, they will have no choice. But I did read up on it that they were gonna make this as a standalone. But there's no way you can just let this stand by itself. There's no way.
But the only issue is how are they gonna play through the allegations?
Okay, listen.
Show me all of it.
I said this because I don't want to bite off somebody, but I agree with the person.
India's right.
The only way you can talk about the allegations, and I will only sign over about talking about the allegations if you say he beat the allegations. They was looking at him under surveillance for 17 years, and they found nothing. Don't talk about the allegations for the whole movie, and then at the end of the damn new movie, you do a little thing they do. Oh,
you sound guilty. You sound not
it's like
not
no,
guilty.
you done seen a video of that. So no, if you're gonna put it out, put everything out.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm with it as long as they do everything. Don't give me this the bad.
Yeah.
Don't give me this the bad.
So,
but India said that's a good point, India. Mentally more than emotionally. I think that too. I think that too. I actually do think that. And but also like this. I personally think the father on American Dream was the funnier Joe Jackson. Who let the child in the swimming pool?
Michael.
I'm gonna beat your ass. I was like, these are grown ass kids. Like, you're not getting no beating and no grown ass kids.
See that right there, that portrayal of that, I'm more familiar with that. You know what? Because I think about this. You're an old head dude, and the smallest when you get older, the smallest things irritate you.
Yes.
So
that I know.
You had a long day and some bullshit.
So that's when Captain probably not giving no ass. He can't go see his jump off. Who does the time in the swimming pool? Like, that's something that I understand.
They didn't mention that either. They didn't mention the that part in there too. Like they did kind of like, mix it up a little bit as far as like from the American Dream and as far as in the Michael biopic.
So I guess the difference is the last time the Jackson estate didn't own the American Dream, that was done by CBS because they own the rights. And then this one,
that was like a mini series, though.
Yeah, and this one, of course, they had to get approval from his kids. So,
hey, India, he Joe Jackson beat them into sequence because them brothers is bad.
It's a beat them
bad. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers is bad.
After watching the movie, I actually changed my mind on what my favorite Michael album was between those three.
All right, let's do it right now. You go. What's your favorite album and why? Favorite album and why? You gotta back it up. Go ahead.
If I'm talking about, I'm gonna use those three. I'm gonna use Bad, I'm gonna use Off the Wall, and I'm gonna use Thriller.
I can get. Go
ahead. That's gonna be hard because there's songs on Off the Wall and there's songs on Thriller I like, which I can kind of wish they switch. Like I like PYT.
Hey Barry, watch this. Why you think about that, right? All right, you know how I talked to you. You talked behind the scenes, right? As I got older, there's some songs that's like, this shit fire. Like, so like, Bad is not my favorite album of Michael Jackson, but
not mine either.
But
there was some bangers on there.
When you go back and look at that shit, that shit had Another Part of Me. That shit had a Dirty Diana. Of course, Bad.
Smooth Criminal, right? Was Smooth Criminal on there?
Yeah, Smooth Criminal.
That was one of my favorites back in the day. Was Smooth Criminal. Yeah.
So technically, all of them are fire, but as that Michael album is one of those things to where where you at in your life probably determines what album is the best. So like right now, like a lot of here's my favorite song. Watch it, Barry. You said it. You got some album. You got that song. So my favorite part of the movie, because that's my favorite Michael Jackson song, was Human Nature. That was the best thing of the movie.
Now, what album is that on?
That's on Thriller.
That right. So that's.
But hold that thought, Barry. So, but the reason why I said it, right? So if you go on YouTube and you type in Michael Jackson Wembley Stadium, and they paid attention to that scene, Michael was doing all this shit like this, like. That was the best version of Human Nature, right? But Human Nature is my favorite Michael song. But in the beginning of the movie, right, they played that song. But what song they play in the beginning of the movie or the new movie? What song they play?
Billie Jean, right?
No.
I mean, in the beginning, it was either Rock With You. Yeah, I think they started off with Rock With You. Or no.
Nope.
The very beginning when it first started.
Wasn't I Can't Help It?
It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing Billie Jean, I'm hearing PYT, I'm hearing Human Nature.
It wasn't like a performance. It was just playing in the background. So Can't Help
That might be it. That might be it. And they did it a lot. They did a lot of that through the movie. They played a lot of songs in the background.
Songs, yeah. But my favorite song Off the Wall is probably it's a mix between Rock With You and Lady of My Life. It depends how I feel.
I'm gonna go with Rock With You. But I like rock. I like Rock With You. I like PYT. I'm gonna go further down. I like Liberian Girl. You know, I like Smooth Criminal. I like Billie Jean. Billie Jean is a classic for me. So it's like,
if you ever mad,
get them all.
Barry, let me tell you something. You can be pissed off. Think about your levels of pistosity, Barry, right? And you hear Rock With You. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna tap your goddamn feet. That's don't stop to get up. But Rock With You, girl, close your eyes.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm thinking about that.
So what's the answer, fellas?
We had to go off on a tangent. I'm gonna say Off the Wall.
Off the Wall for you.
Because Lady in My Life is one of the coldest songs ever. I like Lady in My Life.
Okay.
Lady in My Life.
What about you, LR?
Off the Wall, because that actually created the new genre of pop. Because what it did was, before that, there was no such thing as pop. It was disco, R&B, and soul, and that actually bridged the gap to the new sound. However, I will say this though, with Thriller, that had more cultural change because that was the first album shown on MTV as a black artist.
And that's where I'm on Thriller, because Billie Jean was on Thriller, right?
Yeah.
So Billie Jean, PYT, Human Nature, and Thriller. So but I still like Off the Wall. But if I'm going to choose between them, I would say,
let's not be silly here. Thriller, that's the most successful album ever. Period. So that's whatever. But like I say, we don't go by the most whatever, because Off the Wall got Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, Off the Wall. I Can't Help It.
Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it.
And this changed his trajectory, because before then, no one thought that he could maybe go on his own, like the sound. You know what I mean? So again, this was the first taste the world seen of a solo adult Michael Jackson by his brothers.
And what did Thriller also bring in?
Oh, you know what, Barry?
Videos.
I'm sorry. I think
movies.
Hey Barry,
this should be long as fuck.
Hey Barry, I apologize. I don't like to be wrong on air, but I have to agree with you. I'm sorry. I made a boo-boo. Thriller is the best album when you think about it. Thriller.
Okay. Because of the videos?
No, because Lady in My Life is on Thriller. It's the last song on Thriller.
Oh, is it?
I was gonna say nothing to you, but
I brain fog. That's the last song on Thriller.
I got you. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? That wasn't even like back in the day. That was a throwaway song.
Yeah. And add one thing to it. So in Virginia Beach, Teddy Riley was down here in like the early 2000s.
That's where he's from.
No, he's from New York, but he got, I guess he got out of his deal. Pharrell. So he had a studio down here called I think it was called Future Studios Records. Anyway, it's closed down. Well, it burned down. But anyway, Michael Jackson was down here for a month working in that studio with him, and the engineer is still around. And he was saying that basically Michael was so cerebral, and anything he did, like he wanted people. It was so hard to work with Michael because he would make noises like sounds in his mouth and shit, like
beatboxing. He was like a beatboxing.
And so that he wanted you to mimic that, and if you couldn't, he wanted you to find someone who could. So this dude was firing everybody. Like, you can't do it, all right, boom. So Michael, he was a perfectionist. He was a perfectionist as far as he knew what he wanted, and if you couldn't deliver it, get you out of here.
So Michael was a perfect. Watch this spin around. So Michael was a perfectionist in the studio, right? Who he get that from?
The Temptations.
No. Yeah. Go ahead, Ella.
You mean as far as the discipline?
Yes.
The discipline was from Joe.
Okay, I just wanted
because he was he was Joe in the studio. He would fire you real quick. There's a scene, or I'm not a scene, but you gotta Google it, right? He's on YouTube, and he's like in a concert, right? And the music is jacked up, and Michael's like singing, but the sound guy, I forgot his name. Let's say his name was Joe. He was like, Joe, turn the mic up, Joe. And he's singing, turn the mic up, Joe. Joe, you're fired. But he's doing this in the middle of his set.
I heard that. Yeah, I seen that. I saw that. He was singing it because his voice was matching with like, no, Joe, you're fired. This is it for you. And he kept singing with the song. It was like, we hear you, Mike. Shit, remember when Mike did We Are the World? And they was practicing behind stage and the Kenny Loggins and them was singing and they was off key. Mike was looking at them like, I know y'all just didn't bring me in for this shit.
Like, so
Mike
Ira,
was so
you're
disgusted
right.
on We Are the World. He was like, who the fuck is these niggas singing?
So Ira, you are correct. Where did he get it from? Where's the discipline come?
You said it. Yeah. So we just had to wrap it up. We want y'all to see it, but I think like Barry just touched it. It will be a part 2 to be done. Yeah. They don't make the money. By this weekend, it's gonna be over $300 million.
Hey, Ira, you got to tell the story about Michael and Prince.
I heard about that. I know that one.
You talking about the one where it was on stage with James Brown?
Yeah, the story with Michael and Prince.
Yeah. And I love both of them.
Yo, hey, maybe next week you can say that.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, so yeah, man. So I enjoyed it. Man, put it this way, Barry. It had to be good because I don't even go to the movies. So
you do not go to the movies. I was shocked when he said that. He's like, I came from the movies. I was like, no wonder it's so fucking cold outside. No wonder. I'd been telling this man to go see all types of Marvel movies, all 47 of them. Ain't seen one. Michael come out. He saw it within 3 days. I never
watched the Marvel movie. I never watched the Avengers.
I'm so disgusted by that.
I'm so Black Panther. You watched Black Panther?
None.
No, I don't watch none of them. No.
He said he would, so I'm holding him to his word. He said he would, but the fact that he said he would, he didn't say when he would. He said that he would.
Warriors. Remember the Bruce Warriors? Last Dragon.
Leroy.
Yeah, we touch on that some other time. But all right, let's get into our specialties. Barry, what you want to leave with for your questions? The questions you got. What you want to?
All right, so there was this 2 simple questions that a friend of mine, Niasia, actually texted me and asked me that she wanted us to ask because she wanted our opinion on. So I told her to send that to me. She said she didn't get a chance to do it last time, and she said she really wanted to participate. So I said, all right, fine, we'll factor into the show. She had 2 questions, and they seemed like these were close to the chest. So I told her I would ask them as specifically as she said them. Her first question, she says, "Why do men spin the block?"
What do you mean by that?
She says, "Why do men spin the block?" And then her second question is, "Why do men drag on entertaining a woman that they are not serious with?" I was like, "Ooh, okay."
Bored.
So Barry, you definitely can go first, but we're not going to do what because Barry about to go fire right now. So
no, I'm
but I want to put a caveat. See, what we're not going to do what I'm going to say. I'm going to take the blunt of this, right? We're not going to do what women do because she asked. She didn't ask why people do it. She said why men do it. So
she made it specific.
We're going to ask a question and we're not going to deflect. She asked us why men spin the block.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard the question.
So Barry, you want to start, and then LR and me, whatever. Go ahead.
All right. So the first question she asked: why do men spin the block? And if I'm specifically asking for men, because we can, and because you allowed it, and because there was something about you that they like or that they wanted that they was getting. It's pretty cut and dry. Where it's like if there was something good there, and he left and tried to find a replacement, or he tried to find something of equal value, he probably couldn't, or the convenience of it, or the simplicity, or the less of a headache. Yeah, so he was like, let me see what Big Head doing. Let me spin around to her and see if she is still convenient when I need her, because obviously he benefited from it. So it's like, if it was the path of least resistance, where it's like I can get some good cutty over here, I'm gonna go over here. I can get my back rub, I can get my feet rub, I can get some food, I can still do my shenanigans. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over here because I tried to go somewhere else and try a different path, and obviously it didn't work. So that's probably why some men in certain cases will probably spin the block. Whether if it's the same as it was when you left, That all depends on your chemistry and your connection. Things could change. Maybe you just pick up where you left off at. Who's to say? But ultimately, I think for that one particular first question would be is out of convenience and because you allow them.
All right. Men spin the block, like Barry said, because they can. So I'm not going to dispute on that one. What else? Men spin the block because you just the advertiser, and they use you to get ready for the meal, the entree. Like you got to stay ready to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working on this one. But in order to stay sharp, I got this one who I can just do everything with, just to get, because everything I try out right here, I'm gonna go try out with the girl I really like. That's how I feel.
That's your take on that.
That's how I feel. What about you?
LR, my man, what you got, brother?
I'm gonna give you an illustration.
Oh shit.
All right.
Picture this. Sicily,
Picture
1997.
Spin the block, right? Okay. Imagine you're in a car. Let's say you're in an M3.
Ooh.
And you're driving.
M3.
But then you see a M5. So you get out the M3, leave it on the block, get in the car with the M5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're done with the M5, the M3 is still parked there. No one's in it. Nobody wanted it. No one bought it. No one stole it.
Keys in the ignition.
So you get back in. Now, if you don't understand what I just said, the point is they spin the block because you're fucking still sitting there, not moving, stationary. So they can come back. Mm-hmm. So as Ira said, as Barry said, they spin the block because they can, because you're not going anywhere. If you were going somewhere, by the time they got back to you, you would be gone. But you're still there.
You're McDonald's. Because everybody go to McDonald's when they just want something to eat. But if you had a choice to eat somewhere, you ain't picking McDonald's. You're convenient.
Prefer Wawa. Prefer Wawa or Chipotle.
Wawa. I'm talking about the convenience. I'm talking about convenience. Anything convenient, you eat it because it's what, LR?
It's still there. It's fast. It's fast. Listen,
so you're saying McDonald's is like 7-Eleven? You're open.
Hold on. Hold on.
Fast is convenient.
Look at fast, friendly, and free. Yeah.
Does that equate to good?
Not necessarily, but sometimes it could be. Sometimes, I mean, it's not necessarily. It's not. I ain't gonna say it's a bad thing, but it ain't a good thing either. Because like,
would you spend the block on bad coochie?
I gotta be on a drought, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Spend a block on bad coot.
Would you spend the block on some bad pootie time?
Spend a block on bad box. You gotta be in a drought, dog. You gotta be in a drought to do that.
But again,
put a check mark next to that.
If a young lady out there feels that this to block keeps getting spent on her, the problem's gonna be with her.
Yeah.
That was a good take on that one. Now, second part of that question. This is where it gets juicy. Why do they drag on entertaining a woman that they are not serious with?
That's easy.
We can repeat the same thing we just said. Yeah, I don't think that's worth us coming up with more answers.
Just one word. They're bored.
Because here you go. This is where I'm gonna say, look, all right. I think we all can agree with y'all ladies when we say men can be trifling sometimes, right? But give men some credit. When the man identifies who he wants for real,
it's over.
That brother you can't tell. He dissing his mom, his dad, his brothers, his sister. You are everything. So
this and mom,
I think because women control access to sex and men control access to being married, y'all gotta be better at
pussy management.
Yeah. He said it. I was trying to come up with a word. They ain't say
You can't dance around it. It's this pussy management.
So here what I say, y'all. Women control the access to sex. So if y'all don't get these niggas some sex, a lot of this stuff can be rectified. But like I said 1,000 times before, when y'all like someone, y'all start to do the courting before he does the courting to you, and then y'all make dumb decisions. But
yeah, people, their emotions get tied into it, where their hearts are deep inside their vagina, and some guys have the key to get that.
Yeah,
heart's deep inside their vagina. I mean, like if you spinning the block on somebody, obviously that means they got good coochie. If they got bad coochie, that means he just, like you said, he was bored of the drought, or he just liked the comfort of you.
I mean, but to add what Aaron was saying, it's not about it's good or bad, right? Imagine you're leaving the club. Think about this. Think about this. You're leaving the club at 1 a.m. You're hungry. Nowhere's open, but you gotta go to McDonald's. Like I said, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. The food is greasy. It sucks. That's the only option you got. So guess what? You may only get like a large fry, but you gonna get something.
That shit good at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Those fries be nice and salty too.
Or here you go, a pizza shop, a Royal Farms chicken, all that
7-Eleven.
That's what I'm saying, man.
All that stuff good after the club.
It's easy, quick.
But if you have a choice, like when you have your choice, like you ain't gonna pick that. You're like, when you have a choice to eat, you're gonna go somewhere else. When you want something convenient, and it's always gonna be there, you do exactly what we all do. We go to Wild Royal Farm Sheets,
and you order the same thing. Number 2, no onions.
Know exactly what you want.
Keep the onions. Keep the onions.
Yeah, you gotta keep the onions. Get salty the onions up a little bit. I like that on my sandwich. Yeah.
But yeah, they
So hopefully now that answers your questions. That was pretty simple actually, because it's
simple.
It's out of convenience. It's simple.
We have to give out our answers,
history.
But really, I can answer every question by saying, men and women, y'all, we have to identify who really likes us. Like, that's it. That's really the simplest answer. We can talk all this. We can psychoanalyze this, that, the third. But if the person don't F with you, like for real, then all this is, you can come say, this
I know what's coming.
So how do you? No, I'm gonna add to his statement. You said we have to identify that they actually like you, right?
Yeah.
So how would we know if they like us or not? In my opinion, we would have to ask them, not assume it.
That's the one. That's one way. That's one way to find out.
For the individuals that don't understand what's going on, was it last week, Barry, or the week after that?
It was last week.
Last week, Ira says he don't ask. You just got to know.
That's not the conscience I said it on. But go ahead. I'll let you rock with that.
For me, I'm speaking for me. If I want to know, I'm going to specifically ask you, and I'm gonna move from there.
I think I get why y'all saying that, but and y'all busting my chops with it. I'm saying that in a way how you change your voice, like if you feel Barry.
Yes, sir.
You know when a girl likes you.
Yeah, because I ask them.
So no. I guarantee you ain't asked every girl that. You didn't ask every girl that.
See, the devil is a liar.
This before you even ask that question, some girls already give you the answers, right?
Oh, I mean, I would know. I mean, I can. Yeah, so I can tell that some prior to me asking, but I still definitively.
Watch this. I say that phrase like this. There's people who are with somebody, right? And I'll say this: if you're going to you ever see a proposal get turned down?
100 times, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you got the.
I'm glad you said that too, sir.
You see I'm going at? Sometimes people.
No, not where you think I'm going.
You got to know when. Like, can I ask this girl to marry me? And she say yes. You got to make sure this girl going to say yes.
LR,
sometimes
LR. Here
even
it comes. Here it comes.
good.
So I'm gonna do devil's. What they call it? Devil's advocate to that question for you, Ira.
Go ahead and get them.
I don't want to get them because I mean I just want to bring it to context to have an understanding, so that way my mind can wrap around it. So if you're doing certain things and you don't ask whether or not if this is your woman, or asking what you guys are in a relationship, let's say you continue to do this for a significant stretch of time, right? And they are comfortable with it, they like it, they enjoy it, they love it, right? Let's say it gets to the point to where in your mind you're like, you know what? I want this woman to be my wife. So I want to marry her. So instead of asking for her hand in marriage, do you just walk up to her with the ring and the box and be like, here you go, put this on. You already know what it is. And she's like, nigga, we just friends.
Mm.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just adding to that. Because like you said about the proposal and whatnot.
Because some girls are just with dudes until they like them, but I call it like and willing to replace that nigga too.
You gotta be careful with that. I'm saying for me, I just don't want to. I never ever want to be in the gray area or trust anything anybody says. I want to make sure I am understanding completely what I'm getting myself into, because the last thing I want to do is think something and you on a different page, and that's going to piss me off and bring the Hulk out.
See what happens is, Barry, and you're aware of this, and LR, you're married, so I'm not saying you don't know, right? There was a change. I don't know what year it was, right? We used to do some things, and we felt, and whatever those certain things we do, right? We automatically knew that was my girl. Right now, she ain't your girl until she's your girl. Until she says, you my girl, because these days are different, man. Everybody's protecting their own this. They justify. Oh, we're not together. Oh, we ain't together, but I just paid your rent. I'm not saying I did. I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can F somebody raw. They're still like this. You my man. Yes, that's how bad it is out there.
Damn, nigga. This nigga went to. You went here.
Yes, it's that bad. Like, you can't assume that because you're having sex with somebody.
If I pay your rent, which rent is high for everybody.
No.
Too damn high.
Not to you, Barry. To them, you did that because that's what a man's supposed to do anyway.
The hell it ain't.
I know that.
I'm just adding to that. The hell it ain't.
That's how it's getting out like that.
Pay my rent.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So you gotta be careful.
Get my haircut. Pay my rent. You know.
Yeah. Here you go, Barry. Like,
pay my
watch this. Here's how I think, Barry. I go by what you tell me, right? But I'm gonna say short hair, right? Short hair.
Short hair. Okay.
You didn't tell me. I'm not in a relationship, but I would assume that she liked you without even asking.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I can tell by her actions.
So that's what I'm saying. I didn't have to.
100%.
I don't have to ask about that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, well, also too, I paid attention to body language. I pay attention to words and her actions and behaviors.
But hear what I'm saying.
Amongst some other stuff too.
Yeah, right. But Barry, what I'm trying to say, watch this. You know that I don't. But if your friend can identify that's what I'm saying. Your friends would say, "Oh, she like you, dog." But if your friends,
so it's prime example. So you saw that with short hair. You saw that. Oh, she like you. Now, Shingashay. Could you really honestly tell, like, just by like off the cuff in certain situations, it was kind of iffy, right?
Because all right, now we're going for psychoanalysis stuff, right? She had fucking problems. I don't count that one. There's a couple. Listen, there's a couple of girls that since they don't know where they at, you can't count them either way. Because that's why they are sometiming this way and that way. They wake up, they might tell you they love you 1 minute, and then you like, oh, you know what, she love me, and then the next minute's like, I don't know, I think I need time myself. Like, wait, you love me? I need time myself. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's. But how also
too with all those instances, I always ask them to be mine. I just made that clear. Like, I'm asking you to be mine, so that way there is no confusion. I don't want to hear any bullshit. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear you fumbling over your words. I'm specifically asking you to be my woman. Your answer is either yes or no. It's that simple.
Hey, Barry. All right, so ask you a question, right? If you had a girl, not a girlfriend, but a girl, and she just wanted to spend time with you, or she didn't say she wasn't saying I'm trying to get with you, but you see this girl want to spend time with you. She'll go out to eat with you, go to the movies with you, she'll go to the park with you, whatever the case may be, right? Do you think that girl like you, or she's just bored? Or it's something about you?
She obviously she would like something about me and my company and my presence. It would have to be on an individual basis because, like you said, some women can do all that stuff and she can be bored as shit. She could be hungry, or she just might want some male attention. Or somebody specifically be like, you know what? I actually like him. I want to kind of learn about him. I want to get to know him. I want to kind of see what he's about. So it all really depends on what she's thinking and her thought process. But
and Barry, see if you see if this still in your spirit. I personally think women already have pre-planned attacks or like methods to do. Like some girls might say, you know what, I'm gonna just be around them as long as possible because I don't want to seem like I'm the third spot. Because I personally don't think women will be around you just because they're bored. I don't think so. I think they like you in some way more than just, hi friend, how you doing? Because
I'm not gonna think for women. I'm not gonna think for them. I'm like, y'all are very calculated. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know what y'all want. Y'all know when you first meet a guy, how fast you want to have sex with him. It all depends on whether or not he fucks it up. Y'all know what y'all want from him. Y'all know what y'all need. And y'all might not vocalize it because of insecurities or because of just fear of rejection or because you just don't want to hear a certain answer. I get all of that. But if you come across somebody who can harness that energy that you have and bring that out of you, like a lot of women just won't be vocal depending on how they feel that you might respond. But I guess if they become comfortable or if they get to know you, then they can vocalize that. I get it. But I'm like, at a certain age, it's kind of like, you got to figure that shit out. Like you gotta grow up, you know, like we ain't getting no younger. I ain't getting no younger. I'm 48 years old. I ain't got time to be trying to translate and figure some shit out. You better tell me ASAP because I don't know how many good summers I got left. So
my ego can't.
I got time for all this foolishness. Like, come on. LR, what you think? He's shaking his head.
Hey, the married niggas already think got the answers.
Hey man, he got the most stability between the both of us, apparently.
I ain't arguing about that.
That's a fact. Man. So obviously something worked.
Man, listen, man. If a woman spent all that time, she wants something. You know, man.
You think so? To be clear, I'm sorry. To be clear, you saying a woman ain't spending time with you for no apparent reason, even if she's just coming off as a friend.
No, from my experience,
okay.
I've never seen a woman just want to spend time. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be some type of emotional connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it depends on the relationship, right? Now, if it's someone that you grew up with and you've been like best friends since childhood, we ain't talking about that. So what I'm saying is, like, right now, grown man, grown woman, if she wants to spend time with you, obviously there's something there, the attraction, something. She's seeking something, because with men, we're more logical, less emotional. So with women, they want more of emotional connection. So they're not going to just sit there and hang out with Barry all day and all night.
They tried.
You know what I mean? They tried.
Barry said, Barry said,
it's one thing to, like, if you're going to like the botanical gardens or going to see art museum. I mean, you know what I mean? So there's something in there that
what do you need that for? I got plants right here. What you need the gardens for? I got plants right here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's something there, bro.
Like, you want a garden? I got the secret garden playing in the background right now.
Now men, like we talked before, if we get bored, yeah, you want to go to a museum, I'll go to a museum, let's go together. There you go. But women, it's more.
I do a little something different if I'm bored. I ain't going to no museum. Tell you that right now.
But yeah, so
only thing I'm looking up in the ceiling. There's no eagle, baby, in the air. Yeah. No, it's a different mindset where it's like if a woman, like I said, that all depends because you got some women out here who will probably hang out with a guy because maybe her dude was cheating, so now she's trying to get revenge. You got
There's
some
always
women that
some.
want to go out with you because she probably bored, she hungry, or she lonely, or she just want to be around
Yeah.
and be affectionate. You know, you got some who actually might like you. Now there are some that actually legitimately might actually have some feelings for you or be attracted to you, or might just want your aura all over them at whatever capacity that might be. Right?
There's a
That's the
reason.
thing
There's
too.
always a reason. There's
There's
always a
always a
reason.
reason. But I'm like this. I'm going to ask you, what the hell do you want from me? Period. Because it's got to be something. If it ain't nothing, okay, cool. Then I'm going to move accordingly. But if it's something, I hear it's like, are you trying to spit something out? I'm going to help you make a decision real quick. It's that simple.
Yeah, man. So what's the next one, Barry?
All right. So this one here is I'm actually trying to do something a little positive. This is for our younger men and maybe even some of our older ones, the ones who are probably receptive to it. So I thought about it because I've watched some videos and I've seen some younger men out here and just in the world themselves. And I'm not liking how some of them are posturing themselves and dealing with women, you know, as far as themselves. So I want to call this little segment here as far as how to be a more attractive man. Now, there's various ways that you can do this where I'm seeing a lot of these young guys, they're frothing at the mouth of these young girls and they're just like all head over heels and they're not making sound decisions based upon, you know, their feelings and their emotions. And I'm like, I want y'all to stop and listen because you may not have an uncle to tell you or your father to tell you or a big brother to tell you. But I'm like, just hear what I have to say, apply it if it's applicable and disregard it if you can. But I just want to be at least give you my knowledge of it, of some capacity, and my opinions on it to try to help you if you need it. First thing I always notice with men, move slowly when you're doing stuff. What does that actually mean? Move slowly. So that means basically like, don't always be in a rush. Pace yourself. There's 24 hours in a day, break it up accordingly. Section things out, schedule it, have a routine, have something that you consistently follow for yourself. Also, too, have some mystery to you. Women like a man that is mysterious. They like somebody where it's like, I'm just not sure about him, or there's something about him I just want to know. Develop that about yourself. Don't always be so available and open up everything to every woman. Be mysterious. Also, too, control your tone, how you speak, your voice flexion. Your voice actually represents power, poise, and posture and strength. Embrace the silence. Y'all always heard where it's like the loudest one in the room, usually the weakest one in the room. That's actually a true statement in some scenarios. Women kind of recognize that. They can pick out the alpha and they can pick out the betas and they can pick out the simps throughout all of these. Take up space. What do I mean by that? Taking up space, which means that your commanding presence, your box, your personal space that you have, chest up, shoulders up, head up, confidently within that realm. Don't shriek down where you know you walk past people and some people they want to tuck themselves in or they want to shriek their shoulders, they want to hang their head. Don't do that. Walk through confidently, walk through strongly, walk as if you own that area. Trust me, they'll notice it. They'll move, not you.
You read?
Have an unforgettable aroma about yourself, where some men usually have a signature scent. Back in the day, it used to be what Egyptian musk and Jafar and whatever those oils that people used to have, maybe some Old Spice, maybe Brute, whatever the case may be. Have an unforgettable scent or aroma about you, your body scent that you have.
This nigga said brute.
Brute, yeah. Going back to the 80s and the 70s. Yeah. My dad used to wear Brute.
Let me clear up. Barry's fine. So what do you mean by scent? Don't copy a scent. Find a scent that represents you. Everybody gives off different type of so YSL may be good on me, but it might not be good on Barry. But Barry Chanel be good on Barrett and not good on me. So on and so forth.
That's right.
I found out that Paco scents is real good on me. It might not
There
be
you
good
go.
on it might not be
Personally.
good on
Make sure that you get that answer of what your scent is from women, because that's who is going to be smelling it.
I will say this though, and this is what I'm really into, because I'm a part. I get different scents. I'm in that club where I just try different colognes every month, right? Let me recommend a good cologne for some of y'all, and the brand is called Michael Malone, right? But it's called Citizen Jack.
Okay. Citizen Jack.
Citizen Jack. Now they got like 4 different brands of Citizen Jack, but one of those brands, Citizen Jack.
It's gonna get the job done.
So basically, my main ones I use Citizen Jack, Chanel, Paco is my main. Oh, I got a little bit of the Versace stuff, but you know what I'm saying. But that's my main.
I got Dior, I got Burberry, I got Versace, Gypsum Musk, and some other oils that accent in my pheromones that pop off of my body. So that's what I kind of use. So
I've been sticking with Tom Ford for a long time. So I with the same scent.
Right.
And then the funny thing is,
I used to have that.
Tom Ford what though? Tom Ford what though?
I got what's it called? It's the
it's like a little blue bottle.
It's like it's gold.
Okay. All right. No, Tom Ford like 7-8 different scents. That's what.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll get the name for you, Mr. Because it's gold. But anyway, I wear it so much that like if I'm somewhere, people are like, oh man, like I knew you were there. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing better when you walk past a little shorty and she go like this.
You smell good. If a woman tells you that you smell good, that is a sign that you have turned on her receptors. You are now on her radar.
Coochie open. I'm sorry.
Not for me.
Open like 7-Eleven.
Nah. So it is. It's Black Orchard.
Okay.
Black Orchard. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, also to add, fellas, your eyes. Your gaze is powerful. It's actually more stronger than your words. Your smile, if you have a nice one, it shows power. It also represents peace. Mm-hmm. Your look and your aura, how you take care of yourself, is a level of self-respect. People can see that without you actually speaking it. Your confidence, women can feel that by how you speak, what you look like. It's basically quiet dominance. Move like rejection doesn't bother you. When you're not even moved, you're not even pressed about it. You develop those characteristics about yourself. You work on your health. You work on your body. You work on your appearance. You work on your grooming. Work on your look, everything else internally inside. You focus on you. That energy is going to vibrate. And what it's going to do, you're going to actually attract people who can actually manage it. A lot of women can't actually manage people who have high levels of masculinity because chances are they're probably not used to it. Some women who are probably used to men that are lesser, they get around somebody who's more masculine, more aggressive, more dominant. They will start to attract to that because they actually like that. That's what they want. A lot of women will get around certain men that they know that they can dominate and they can disrespect them and they'll continue in that path. But if you're a guy who stands alone, like a lone wolf, and you possess certain qualities about yourself that can't be replaced, that is looked at respectfully, she's going to ignore them. She's going to focus on you. And it's your job after that to maintain it. But never lose sight of who you are. Develop your individuality. Get your money right. Get your body right the best way that you can. Get your health right. Get your residence right. Get your vehicle right. Also, too, have some stories about your life. If you lived your life and are of a certain age, you should have some stories to tell. People like to actually hear that. Where have you gone? What have you done? What have you experienced? People want to hear that and go into depth as far as explaining it. You can sit here and tell a story about something that could be as boring as going to work, but depending on how you tell it and how powerful and controlling that you have of the audience, people will listen. Your voice, your pitch, your eye contact, all that stuff represents strength, power and dominance that you cannot buy. And all this stuff doesn't really cost you anything. If you master yourself, you can actually attract whom you want, who you desire, and pick and choose from whomever. You don't have to chase down this low-hanging fruit of women that's available because she thinks she's pretty. She thinks she's attractive. You can actually go after the unattainable ones. You can actually go after the ones that you thought in your mind was like, wow, I can probably never get to that. Because you have to believe in yourself. Trust me, if you believe in yourself and you have confidence within yourself, it's going to resonate. It's going to do something to you where you're not even going to notice it. Prime example, you got Steve Urkel. He wasn't noticed until he became Stefan. It's the same body of person. It's just the style changed. Now, all of a sudden, Stefan was according to the show, he was wanted. He was desired. Everybody wanted him. But when he was Steve, he was unnoticeable. Now, I'm not saying be like Stefan. That was the 90s. But I'm just saying have that same mindset, have that same power within yourself and belief within yourself. And then you become a more attractive and appealing man. Women will see that. Now you'll be out there just choosing and picking whomever you want. You can go after and talk to a woman and have a conversation and actually have something to talk about versus just stupid stuff or talking with so bad vocabulary or bad diction and stuff. They're not trying to hear that. Be poised, be confident, be in control, be masculine, be dominant, be aggressive, be respectful, be kind, but not too kind. Don't be a pushover. Stand on your ground. Have some belief in yourself. Love yourself.
This nigga reading out like it's a motherfucking.
No, I was serious about this.
Love yourself.
No, I was serious about this because I really want these men out here as a whole, and I want mostly our black men. I want us to actually feel that because I feel as though some of us don't have that, especially the younger ones. They don't possess it, well, and I feel as though if they do, they can be so much bigger. And it won't even just be as far as being attractive to women. It'll also be as strength and power within themselves to be better individuals.
I think the problem is, in order to do all that, you have to know who you are truly.
Self-worth, 100%.
You gotta know who you are because we can always lie to everyone else. We can put on a front, but when we by ourselves at night in that mirror, we know the truth. So, and when you know the truth, you don't know yourself, and then that's I think in order to be what you want, what you were saying before, like a lot of the highly successful men, even they may not look the best, may not be in the best shape, but there's something about them because they know themselves, and they're going to be themselves.
100%.
And so that's I think with black men, that's just the issue that we've had is the self-confidence, because we don't really, unless you have like a father in the house or some uncles or some close whatever, you don't really have that many positive, strong role models that you could touch. You can see them on TV or the Cosby Show, whatever, but there's no one you could touch. So there's no one really there explaining, hey, you got to, you know what I mean? So it's, I think if you know yourself, like if you work on knowing yourself, who you are, then it's going to reciprocate. To then people are going to see that, be attracted to it, because then you know your self-worth. Then you be confident. Then you'll take care of yourself.
100%.
So because you know what I mean. So I think a lot of young black men they're just uncomfortable with who they are because they don't know themselves, and they're trying to be things that they're not.
That part I don't like.
You and I both know, right? If you're a sheep trying to be a lion, when you get with lions,
gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah.
To add on the 2 cents on to what Barry said, I think that men need to stop trying to please the loud minority and just keep on doing what the silent majority people like, or the normal stuff like the loud minority things that going on there, they would have you out in this world confused, like
some men are afraid to be trendsetters,
or you're trying to.
They're afraid to be themselves.
You think that all right? So when I say
why though?
The silent
why?
Fear of passing out and rejection.
No, it's not even that, right? Think about this. Us men, we've always been trained to fit into the system. We've always been trained to fit in, to put our heads down, to work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the majority, right? And so it may be uncomfortable for someone to step out in that open lane with a body. Because again, you as someone always tell me is, sometimes you go out on a limb to skinny branch, So I'm sorry to cut you off, Ira.
I
see you over there.
No. It's the same thing. It's like when I say the loud minority is telling people when you date a girl these days, if you wasn't married, LR, you'll hear this stuff. You gotta take care of these women right then and right now because they deserve it. You're the man. You gotta take care of them.
Who says that bullshit?
It's not what's said. The loud minority is
I got you.
Putting it out. But so if you only are putting yourself in that algorithm, whether it's virtually or in your life, you're gonna start doing that. You're gonna start doing those things like that, and then you'll ultimately start turning the real women off. That's not about that. The women out there who's really trying to build. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be attracting number of hoes.
Yeah, I mean, so we all do that, and we all now a lot of us we just go. We think the loud minority out there is just everything. It's like no, that's using the if you like what's the poll some of these loud minority people, right? These are people who never been nowhere. They ain't never get on a fucking plane. They ain't never been. They haven't got a passport. They just know what they know. So which goes into what the next topic is about Megan Thee Stallion, right? I've seen girls say this, and they said if it wasn't for Meg, we would know who Klay Thompson is.
Dumbass.
And they thought that was a flex. You making yourself look stupid.
Listen.
First of all,
they think that I hate to say this, but those loud minority, they think the world is around them. So Klay Thompson, top 75 basketball player all time, who
4-time NBA champion,
all that stuff, right? He's globally known. This is not when you hear men talk about this, you hear me one time. I did not shit on Megan Thee Stallion one time, but here's the problem with the girls. Y'all girls, to make y'all point, y'all trying to down people to make your person.
Yeah.
And hold on, I gotta get this out before I forget. I got brain injury, and then y'all can just go on it. And the second thing is, it appalls me about how people are taking this Megan Thee Stallion thing crazy, as if you really was paying attention. This is why people have selective memory. They saying that Klay Thompson. How could Klay Thompson? Now we didn't even hear from Klay yet. This is just what Megan said. It's not even clear that Klay Thompson cheated. Only thing Megan said was he said he don't know if he can be monogamous. That's what was said. That's number one. Number two. Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest. You get mad at me. Megan Thee Stallion is not wife material for Klay Thompson.
Thank you.
Clip that. Say it again.
Meg Thee Stallion is not, ladies out there listening. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, whatever you want to say, they are not wifey material. Men will never wife.
He ain't lying.
Especially Klay Thompson.
No,
they will never wife you because you're not wifey material.
Please cut me off on this when I end it, Barry. I think people are so mad at Klay Thompson because people thought Klay Thompson was as square as Russell Wilson. If you kind of know where I'm getting at.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, they mad because this is the first true black woman that they seen Klay with. And that, but dude, Klay's never been monogamous with any chick he's ever been with.
But what I'm saying is, Klay never was on social media, right?
He wasn't popular like that on there.
No. So what I'm trying to say is, so when I say they, know where I'm going at. When they saw Klay, right? They they saw him as a square. All they saw was, oh my God, Meg got this $300 million basketball player, and Clay's kind of awkward if you don't know him.
They don't really know that Klay Thompson was one of the original Splash Brothers.
No,
he
could have cheated, right? But I know what I'm gonna say. He could have cheated, right? But what I'm saying is this: let's say Klay Thompson did cheat on her, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact of the matter is, these minority people, they have selective memory, because remember when Meg Thee Stallion was going through the little trial with what's his name, Tory Lanez?
Mm-hmm. She's a liar.
She lied. She cheated.
She's a liar.
On the music producer dude, Party something.
Yeah.
He had to find out that she cheated, and she admitted she did. He said, Megan said, I messed with Tory Lanez maybe once, maybe twice. So I want to know where's all this poor Meg? Meg cheated on a dude too.
So all these are accusations too, by the way. This is Megan accused.
Not Meg. Yeah. Meg said it, not Meg.
No. Meg accused Klay of cheating. She didn't actually physically, visually get any evidence.
Barry, I'm sorry. I'm saying it don't matter, because she did the same thing.
Yeah, but listen, she's a known liar. She lied on the stand. She's a cheater. So what she's doing is this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she's doing. She's trying to say, listen. She's trying to save face, because she knows that she's never gonna get wifed up. There's no commitment. So the easiest thing for her to do is come out and kind of salt the wound and kind of dirty my man up, like, oh, he's a cheater. So now if it don't work out, you know what I'm saying?
Making
what?
No.
Meg what?
Klay got options, number one.
No, Megan could get wiped up, but she's not gonna get wiped up because I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Because Megan wants this, and she's not going to do this. She's not going to She's not getting
Klay Thompson. She's not getting a $300 million man.
She wants somebody who got more than her. She wants her man to give her allowances and all that stuff like that.
No, dude. Did you see how quick Eve cleaned up? To get that
billionaire, to be with the billionaire, fell off the map.
You see how she cleaned up?
The map.
You ain't see her nowhere.
And you ain't going to. That's generational wealth that she is not trying to mess up.
Yeah, dudes like that, even like Klay or whoever, Steph Curry, they want a wifey, not a side piece, but a wifey who's gonna go sit down somewhere, maybe go on Oprah, say something nice, get a cook show, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that it's a disrespect. These women are disrespecting the men out here.
Of course they are.
Because they're saying this. Listen what they're saying. To me, this is how I read it. They're saying, how could a person cheat on Megan Thee Stallion? Because to them, Megan Thee Stallion is like, she's perfect. She got natural body. She's attractive. But they're not giving men credit like, hey, we can get somebody with a nice body, blah, 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 all that crap like that. We don't put the same emphasis on how the looks as much as the women do. They overdoing it. They're doing worse than what we do. Well, they say we do. It's like, you ever notice that women can change their mind about people? And we don't ever say, damn, how you cheat on Denzel? Like, niggas don't do that. We're like, you know what? There's plenty of things that Denzel could do right that may not be attractive. Women don't think that. It's like, there's nothing to them. Megan Thee Stallion is an idol to them. Because on paper, this was it. When she started to rap, she was just finishing school, so she's educated. You know, she's educated. Megan Thee Stallion is good looking. She's very body. She don't got no fake body. She got the physical things going on. But and guess what, Ready Barrett? And you know what? To me, she's pretty. She's very pretty. To me, she's pretty. She got pretty body. She got pretty body. She's pretty annoying. She be pretty. Pretty. But dude, pretty everything.
Wow, she got a size 11 feet.
I'll fuck them feet.
You ain't fucking her feet.
But you know us men, we may like. Matter of fact, we us men got with somebody fine before, and did they do something like?
Yeah.
I don't.
She
I don't
ain't gonna
know.
find no dude like that, bro.
I don't
She ain't
know.
gonna find a dude.
She might, but all right, she might, but will she identify if that person actually likes her back enough, or she won't let it happen? Because now, ready for this? Ready for this? The next nigga gonna pay for Clay.
Listen,
The nigga that
she
like
let
her, the nigga that like her gonna pay for that.
listen. She let Tory Lane smash and got mad and tried to shoot a chick over. It's over for her.
No, Megan Thee Stallion. Like Megan Thee Stallion.
Come on,
Megan Thee
Barry.
Stallion looks good
Come on, Barry.
because he go the
She
women,
mental head case.
the women that's not looking into that, right? They looking at they're looking at the aesthetics, everything. They're like, oh my God, it's bad for me because if Megan can get cheated on, what about me? It's like, no, see, that's what y'all messed up. It's not about no damn looks, no body, no nothing. It's not about that.
They out here leading the campaign to cheat first now. Keep in mind,
Megan
is 31, right? Klay Thompson's 36. I knew about Klay Thompson before I knew about Megan Thee Stallion. And that's before they even won championships.
And guess what, Barry? When you're 65 years old, you're gonna know more about Klay Thompson.
100%. 100%. 100%. And also, too, her full real name can't be Stallion. So it's like Klay Thompson, his real name is Klay Thompson. So it's like they're looking at the whole, like, first of all, she made a song about WAP, right? Which means wet ass pussy. Do you honestly really think Klay is trying to bring somebody home to his mama to meet that's going to be making a song about that? Probably sure he's not.
He actually, well, he did actually bring it home to his mama. I will say that.
But that part I do know. But I'm just saying, as far as like they weren't even together for a year, so it's like these marriages, these relationships, they don't last like forever. Like it's not like a forever thing where like we're going to be together. You're going to be the last resort. Like even Raphael said it. Like they weren't meant to be for the long run. It's like you get in, you enjoy your time, and then you move on.
Like Barry. Sierra, how did Sierra clean up?
She committed.
See what I'm saying?
She committed.
She cleaned up. She
committed,
but still,
she got that play out of her.
I got nothing to say about Sierra because Sierra completed the mission.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably did things that if Sierra was the old Sierra, whatever that is, she probably wouldn't have made it to rest because she probably wasn't mature enough yet. But there's things that she picked, and now she gets what she wants. You have to know how to play the game. Meg didn't want to play the game with Clay. And
keep in mind, all these accusations. Like all this is accusation, but it's also like Megan. First of all, women need to understand. Like men have options, and we look good too. So it's like, yeah, we got you, but we could have got her, and her at the same time.
And you're Klay Thompson.
You got to understand though, what they're thinking.
The name alone is going to bring some weight.
And and you're 6'7".
Women stick by each other. It's like because they already think they get the short end of the stick. Like
Ira, just tell the truth, Ira. Women are not accountable, and they fucking lie.
I've always say that. I always say that.
They're not accountable, and so the Meg Thee Stallion crew, they're not accountable, and Meg can do. They're like Trump supporters. They will not to get political, but they will shift their morals and views for the agenda at that moment.
And Raphael, it's not a bad comparison, Raphael, because you may not know Sierra had bodies before that. The only thing Sierra didn't do was when she identified it early enough before Meg. Meg was somehow Meg got with Klay Thompson. Then she had a video that flopped where she was damn near naked. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, so Raphael, we will agree, but it's the same concept. Like Sierra kind of like picked it up more faster than. Yeah.
And Sierra had a more embarrassing experience because remember she was with Future.
She got married. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. But Raphael, me and Raphael,
Hold. First of all, Raphael, number one, watch your mouth. Make sure we clear that up. Watch your mouth. Two, it's an accusation. Even if he did or didn't, I don't think either one of them is probably innocent. Yeah. Honestly. I'm sure she probably has something, and if Clay has something, okay, cool. But it's the fact that Megan approached Clay as if he did something with no evidence. She's just saying something because either something was said or she felt a certain way. So she's probably basing it upon how she felt because of some shit she probably did.
This is
Barry,
the one thing.
But Barry, why would she go out in public and say that shit though? That's what I'm saying.
There you go. That's
Listening to all these peasy head women on the internet saying all this dumb shit, so she probably felt like she had to.
She already lost. Once she said it out there, she lost.
That's the worst thing. That's the only thing I don't like what women do, right? But like Laura said earlier, she did it because she wanted to get on top of things. She was saving her. It was about making herself look good because, like, you know how many times, like, usually when people break up, Barry, did you ever go on the internet and say I broke up with somebody? Usually people just go the opposite. The opposite person does that.
They just see somebody else. Yeah, they just see somebody else.
Listen, this is her pattern.
Wrong, Barry, they point you out. You don't do that. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Listen,
like,
this is her pattern.
Women break up. What they want to do? They want to cut their hair. They want to go on the internet and say they fumbled somebody, and now I'm gonna devote my life to Christ and my kids, and I'm on my fitness journey. And it's like, what men do? We just find another chick.
Yeah. But Ira, correct me if I'm wrong, right? This is Meg's pattern. Is that this is her pattern she has. Is that when she got in the bad deal. Who was it? The first guy who signed her played baseball. Jamal Crawford. Was it? No,
Carl
Crawford. Carl. Yeah. So Carl Crawford signed her, put in all the money to boost her career. She gets the deal. Now she wants to leave, right? Then it was a bad deal. It was terrible. And she lost in court, right? The Tory Lane stuff, right? Lied in court, then pumped out fake stuff. It is what it is. Now she's trying to get around the fact that people are going to notice that Clay was gone. So why is Clay gone?
I'm gonna tell you
because he cheated. That's why she put it out there.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about Megan, what she did, because she played the women. Really, she didn't play no men. She played the women because she know that women are very emotional and they're not gonna think. What they're gonna do is they're gonna think about their situations, not Megan's.
That experience, yeah.
They don't think about their situations, not Megan's. So
that's exactly what they're doing. They're personalizing it.
Yeah,
he lied to me, so she must have lied to him. Yeah.
I know niggas, right? But they forgetting that, like, yo, it's a fact. It's in court. It's documents and her saying video that she cheated. Why you think that party dude left? And none of them aren't bringing it up because guess what? This how selfish people are.
And she got shot in the foot.
We don't care. They say we don't care what Megan did.
Megan said she got that walk. Clay found out she didn't. Clay was like, "I'm out."
We don't care. we don't care when Megan cheated because guess what? Here's the logic. When women cheat, or when a woman leaves a man, you know what? It's always justified.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing something. But when you leave the woman, it's like you a
piece of shit. You don't love your mother. Yeah,
listen,
you're a poor excuse for a black man and all kind of shit. Yeah.
Black women, and I hate to say it because I love them, right? Black women are only women that can break up with dudes. Right? They break up with dudes.
And lie.
I know you can break up with somebody when they're not cheating, but the public say say if a black woman cheat on you Barry, right? The first thing they're gonna say is this.
What did he do?
What did Barry do for cheating? What did he not do? His stroke game must have been weak. He must not be putting it down.
Let's clear that up.
He ain't got no money.
Yeah,
I ain't shit. I'm all this. I'm that. I don't like my mama. I hate life.
And mind you, this is why I hate when women say they don't got privileges. Everybody got privileges. It's just in different situations. Men cannot get away. When men cheat, we are here. When a man's with a woman, right? Say I get somebody pregnant, right?
Please don't.
I can't shut it. I can't. When I leave, I break up the fucking family. If I got me a little shorty, if I don't want to be with the baby mama, I break up the family. I'm the reason why my kid don't have two parents, right? When a woman does it, it's like, well,
she deserves happiness.
She's liberated now.
oh,
she deserves
all
that.
because she got a kid with him, don't mean she got to stay with him. What if she ain't happy? It's
Listen,
like it just looked at different.
Yeah,
this is
100%.
the problem.
This is the problem. We gotta stop
with
this
these younger women nowadays. I'm not gonna say black. I'm gonna say just a young woman, could be white, black, Hispanic, whatever. Is they're delusional. They don't have no accountability, and they see the world for what they want to see it as. You know, see,
Raphael always
how
got
you?
something.
You said how you gossip? You sound just.
Hey, Rita, let me know if you want to get on. I seen your link. Rita, let me know. You said, but why is that always the case? Rita, I seen the link. If you want to get on.
Raphael's like the retarded brother I never had.
But again, man, like it's like some of these females, like all of them, they're delusional. They're never accountable. Can't say I'm sorry. They're just delusional, man. And they're gonna have a lonely hour. They're gonna be like those flight attendants. They have like 15 cats, no man.
You know, the funny part about that is, or I'm personalized this because there was somebody out there where we had a misunderstanding about some things that they specifically said.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't trying to be argumentative. I was actually just trying to make a point. I was like, I want you to be accountable for what you said because I did exactly what you said. And now you're acting like you didn't say it. So I need you to be accountable for your words because you stated specifically and identified exactly what I did. And now, since I did that, now you're trying to play like the victim, like, oh, you didn't say that, or this isn't what this is. I know exactly what you said, and I did exactly what was done and what was said. But it's like the accountability factor, like you said, LR, it's absent. And when they don't want to admit the accountability, when they don't want to acknowledge it, they'll deflect it, they'll defend it. They'll play like, oh, they didn't hear you. They want to make all these weird behaviors and act like, oh, well, look over there. The sky is blue. They want to like, oh, look, see squirrel. They want to play all that stupid shit. I'm not a fan of that. There are maybe a select few who will identify and be accountable for some shit they say, but it's very few and far in between.
Very few.
I sent y'all the link, Raphael, and
But think about this though. Think about this.
Check
it's
your
just
inbox.
Again, I'm not trying to be, but it's the simple fact of even wearing makeup is a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always the culture is always to cover what?
Their ass.
Think about it. Think about it. Why do they wear makeup? Why?
Because they want to look younger and they want to compete with the younger, and they probably are ugly underneath of that.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's always sometimes it is a built-in facade.
If you're handsome, if you're pretty, you don't need to wear makeup.
Yeah,
I don't wear makeup.
Like that is a built-in facade that's cultural. So what I'm saying is, from a young age, it's always been cultural.
Yeah, it's like a confidence.
To always shed responsibility and reality.
I don't like the ones who got really, really super bad skin and try to put makeup on top of it. Like we don't see that bad skin underneath.
It'd be bumps and stuff, but what are you doing?
It's like trying to paint the concrete. Cut it out.
The concrete.
Drink more water. Flush your system out.
But I'm repeating again because I don't want nobody saying
Neutrogena.
Action. It's just something simple, man. It just gets on my nerves that if Barry don't want to be with a girl for whatever reason, and all because y'all like her, he's a bitch. He's a blah 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 blah. Right? But opposite. If the girl don't want to be with Barry, it's because he ain't do this.
He's misogynistic. He's a jerk. He's an asshole. He hates his mother. He ain't do that. But let me do it, and all of a sudden now it's like, oh, woe is her.
Or Lamont, but I'm a personalizer. See me, I'm a dude with multiple baby mothers, right? If the truth is the truth. But if you don't say nothing, a majority of people are gonna say that nigga dick was in the street without even knowing nothing.
Yeah.
When it could have been like, it could have been like. It could have.
Right.
Yo, what up?
It could have been.
Good, Ralph.
They broke the family. Women never break up the families when that's a goddamn lie.
Hey,
what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about now?
Hey,
my Raph look like a mugshot in the San Quentin.
Yeah.
Oh,
this shit Raph locked up, man. Home from jail.
Oh, nah. I'm in a hotel. I just got to Detroit for work. I'm in a hotel chilling.
Your boy Raph from one of them prison phones.
What's
boy.
up?
I was great. That's great.
Hey, Rad better get our ratings up, man. Ice is looking.
Hey. Oh,
Get the what?
You better change the name there, boy. They gonna be on to you. Name from Brad.
Hey, Rad, watch your mouth, Rad. Watch your mouth.
we'll change that shit to
Listen,
Ronald.
We got Ice watching.
they can't do shit. They ain't doing shit to me.
Yeah, all right.
Barry, listen. You have more of a chance of finding a wife getting happily married than Ice fucking with me, and that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
See what he did,
As we all know,
Bang bang.
right? You have more of a chance of finding a woman being happy and getting married and being living happily ever after than me being in any type of danger. Now that's
what
deep.
What city you say you in again?
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
I'll fix that.
Hey, Raph.
No,
yo,
we got somebody coming on. Now we got to quit this subject because let me talk to the dude.
Who's this?
Oh, my man Antoine. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, Sarita, she was in our podcast a couple weeks ago, and she spoke about, I guess, y'all situation y'all had before. And
my man.
I was like, she said what she said, but I was like, I want to hear the brother's explanation of
First off, brother, let me give you one of these first, brother, because I heard the story. Let me give you one of these.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm jumping up real quick. I'm glad you came on, but I like to hear both sides of the story because I don't like hearing one side of whatever's going on. So if you want to talk about anything, you can say what you want. So basically, she said how she spoke about her getting into a polygamous relationship. She had her little whatever she said.
I got my notebook right here.
But I wanted to hear what you like. How did it start, and how is it going? How did it all begin? What was your side? Talk. Say what's up.
My nigga.
He can. He must be. He's driving, so he must be in a bad area. But yeah, so Raph, two or three shows ago, Sarita called. Rita in the chat called in, and she said she was in a polygamous relationship, and then so this is her the male she was talking about. This is the brother she was talking about.
The stable horse, they call it.
This
that's what they call it. Yeah.
Once he gets some better service, I want to let him talk about whatever, because we heard one side of the story. To be fair, we heard one side of the story, so But I guess we can talk until he gets back on. He's in bad. Hopefully, Rita come back on.
Almost had it.
Hopefully, Rita come back on. But he it was a wild story, Raph.
Wow.
Entertaining to say the least.
Raph, man, tell everybody. Remember that time we was playing basketball at that school and we bust our ass?
Where at Mills House or back in high school?
The high school gym. Remember that?
Yeah.
Did we go? He back, fellas. He back.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay.
Just in time.
All right, I can hear you now.
All right, brother. Yeah, man. I didn't want to take your time. Just explain. She spoke her side of the story. So how did all that begin? How did it start and all that stuff like that?
All right. I was in a relationship already with a woman I met in Miami some years before I met Sarita.
Okay.
The woman that I met, I don't want to say her name, but she actually told me she wanted to have a girlfriend.
Oh,
I heard that before.
I had already been. I went to the prom with two of my girlfriends, so I had already been into this kind of thing since the 90s. Mm-hmm. But it had been a long time in between. So I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. So we met a couple different women and felt out a couple. And I ended up meeting Sarita from a group back in the day called Spice Gang.
I was in that joint.
Yeah, so I met her from there. She came down to my sneaker store. We hung out. We met. You know, I didn't really feel Sarita in from the beginning, but I filled in the other girl. Like, hey, I think I met a girl. You know, I like her. I think you might like her, whatever. And then we all linked up together. So once us three, you know, got together, and it started being something that was going across social media, it was a lot of women, you know, getting into our inboxes like, hey, I want to be down with y'all. So people think I was out recruiting women. No, they was finding us and they was trying to get down.
Okay.
So, you know, it was a girl, actually, she just passed away a couple weeks ago, God rest her soul. She reached out to Rita and was like, hey, listen, I want to come get down with y'all. She came and got down with us, and we was meeting other women. At one point, it was about 8 of us. It was me and about 7 other women. So, you know, it had its crazy moments, its fun moments, stressing moments. You know, everything was pretty great, but everything started from the original woman saying she wanted to have a girlfriend, and it just escalated from that point on.
I remember. So I followed about far. I remember on the Spice game. I used to watch. I'm familiar with y'all situation. I said, if the brother ain't lying, he ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so from afar, I respected it. I was like, shit. To each his own. You know what I'm saying?
From the public, you know, from public view, a lot of people, let's say a lot of women, not even a lot of men.
Yeah, be real.
A lot of women was looking, saying like, oh, this older guy is manipulating these young girls. And I mean, I think I might be what, 6, 7 years older
That's
than,
it.
you know,
That's
them.
it.
So they try to make it seem like I was just like fucking trafficking these women or something like that. And it had nothing to do with none of that.
Right.
People like what they like. People was into what they into.
Right.
What we eat don't make you shit.
Right.
If this girl like girls and this girl like me, then we gonna be together. That's our thing. People think that this polyamory thing been around for a long time.
Long.
Because of social media, it blew up.
Right.
The community is super crazy big. We decided to move to Georgia back in 2017.
Okay.
When we came down, it was a group called Beard Games Matter. I don't know if you remember that group.
I know about that.
So Sarita put a picture of me and all of us together in the group and said, hey, our boyfriend has a nice beard. That shit went super crazy. We started doing interviews for magazines. We got offered a TV show.
I was going to ask you about that, but go ahead.
Right. We got offered a TV show. We was with Sharp Entertainment. It's a production company. We went on to the Cake Boss with Duff and Buddy and did an episode with them, and they were trying to see how we are on screen. I decided for everybody not to do it because the contract was crazy. The contract, you had to sign away your name, likeness, everything.
Like an NDA. Yeah,
Right.
on NDA.
They took control of your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube. So you had control of nothing. And it was like for a 4 or 5 year contract to where you really make no money.
It was at
And
360.
it was crazy. And I'm like, well, listen, I ain't the most educated man in the world, but this shit don't make no sense.
Right.
So I decided not to do it. But you know, at the time we moved here, you know, the idea was to, hey, come down here to Georgia, get a lot of land, you know, get a big house, and we live happily ever after. You know, things didn't pan out that way. Well, let me correct that. Things panned out that way for me.
Okay.
I bet they did.
All right.
Yeah, you know, I got my 4 acres and I got my, you know, my
All right.
my 6,200 square foot house and all that. You know, we're not together, but we're still like, you know, I talk to Rita every day. You know, I have children with another one. You know, we still all communicate, but the relationship thing didn't just work out. I think a lot of it too, and I'm going to take responsibility for this portion of it, to where I made it so public, and so much public opinion was coming in, and it started affecting their lives.
So you think that's where you went wrong?
A lot of it went wrong there, because these girls are being criticized. These girls are being poked at, made fun of. Oh, you're not good enough to have your own man, or oh, you should have it. Just puts so many eyes on them. Like, I can deal with it. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but they was taking a lot of criticism. A lot of people. Some people can't take that. Me, I can care less.
I don't get that because I'm saying with the girls who's like criticizing. I don't get that because I'm a single man, and it's a lot of girls who don't say they're polygamous, but they be dealing with people who got somebody. So in a way, you still down with it. You just don't like certain aspects of it or the public. Like a lot of women out there are doing what they say they don't want to do.
They want
It's
to try to
crazy.
protect the image.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's a lot of women, and I met women like that where they want to be down, but they want to have it in the dark, in a secret. They don't want nobody to know. And if somebody do find out, oh, they're gonna deny, they're gonna lie.
Yep.
Like, baby, we got videos. We got videos of you in compromising positions. What are you talking about? You wasn't a part of that. I ain't gonna put you out there, but like, come on. But some people just want to keep in the dark. It's a lot of women that I know personally that talks that monogamous shit.
Yeah.
But they down with being polyamorous.
100%. Yeah, I know people like that too. 100%.
They down with it. It was just like, when I tell you this shit, man, because at the time when we started it, I was about 36 years old.
Uh-huh.
And, the end of my 30s, it was crazy fun. I mean, we had some crazy times, vacations,
I
the
can believe
whole
that.
nine. I mean, I can really get into this shit, but,
yeah,
I think at that time, too, my maturity level, when it came to sustain that type of relationship, I just wasn't where I needed to be at.
So
when it came to that.
So the good and the bad, I ain't gonna focus on one. Where do you think it went left? Whatever you want to say left is.
The jealousy part of it.
From who?
All of them. Where it might be a situation, let's say I have 3 children with one of the ladies.
Rita, you laughing at me?
You have other women that wanted to have children as well. But I was with this woman 6-7 years before I met y'all, so we have time in to make them kind of decisions. You have situations to where you know how catty women is. It's that kind of thing. Oh, you showing favoritism to her, or you not taking my side, and that shit started to take a toll on me. Like, what are you?
It's a mental piece.
Yeah, it started to beat me down something crazy.
It's not even fun no more.
Yeah, it started to be more stressing than anything else.
So let me ask you a question: Did you like love them all the same, or one? There was really one that you like.
No, there's a favorite. There is a favorite.
It wasn't all the same. It was absolutely favorite.
Okay, hold on. I said I'm saying that because I said something like that on 3 podcasts ago. I was like, I'm saying me. You can like a lot, but there's favorites. But go ahead.
Right. No, you're not going to love them all the same.
Okay.
That's impossible because they all bring something different. They all have different characteristics and personalities. Like in our situation, you had one that was more of a nurturer. She'll nurture you. That she'll care for you. She'll take care of you when you're sick. You'll have somebody who pays attention to your hobbies. The thing that you like to do. Let's just say in this situation, let's Rita. We're the diehard Eagles fans. We bond during, we bond with the Eagles.
So y'all probably traveled and went to games and all that stuff like that?
Me and Rita traveled together more than anybody else. We bonded together. We worked together, made money together. We worked at the same place together. That was our thing.
You already know what I want to know. I want to know who was the best.
Who was the best?
That's what I want to know. And you already know what I mean when I say that.
Hey, Antoine. So for the record, Barry to the left, he's the wild one. So go ahead and answer the question if you want to.
No, it was definitely best. It was definitely best. Now when it came to interacting with the other girls, doing things together, it was the first one.
The one you had children with.
The original one.
Okay.
We can get down with different girls, have our fun, this and this and that, and it wasn't no big deal. It was fun. That wasn't really Rita's thing. Rita's a pillow princess.
Rita wanted you to herself.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll find.
Exactly.
I'm with you when I'm with you. I get it.
But even with that being said, Rita was my favorite.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought though. Watch this. Here you go. That's what Rita just said because I was his favorite. So I'm just close. And listen, you're telling the truth. Go ahead.
Yeah, she was my favorite. When we first met, it was like an instant bond. and we was like inseparable. We was together like all the time. She was the one that when a woman came around and her intentions wasn't really the best, she sniffed that shit out before anybody else did. Like, nah, I'm not feeling shorty. Something not right with her. And I'm like, you just hating. You just jealous or something like that. I would say that, but then it turned out that was a fact. So she was sniffing shit out. She ain't want nobody to fuck with me. She ain't want nobody to hurt my feelings. She ain't want nobody to interrupt the program kind of thing. And it used to get on my nerves as it was going on.
Hey Barry, ask the question you want to ask him, Barry. Your hands is moving.
So you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You got 7 days in the week.
Mm-hmm.
So how is this broken up? Sunday to Monday, you got Keisha. Tuesday to Thursday, maybe Dawn. Friday and every other alternating Saturday, you got this person, this person. How did that balance out? How did that work? Like, is there a schedule where it's like, you know what? Nah, baby, today's Tuesday. You know what? Tuesdays, I got my favorite. You can come back on Wednesday, darling. Or maybe, you know what? Let me pencil you in on Monday. Like, how does that break up? Because it was never a dull moment, I'm assuming.
Now, with me, you get in when you fit in.
Get in when you fit in, my man.
Hold that thought.
My man.
Hold that thought. Every time he say something and some match, I'll pop it up right there.
Get in.
Oh,
wow.
You dig
That's
what I'm
know
saying?
how I am.
Yeah.
Me and her.
She knows you.
Her, if it was a schedule kind of thing, Sunday through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday already through. Rita was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was every day with her.
Rita had the chef's kiss.
The main one from before, because I was out working all the time, she was mostly home with the kids. So when I'm home with her, because I had a sneaker store that I was running, Rita was at the store with me every fucking day, all day.
I want to hang with y'all, man.
We get off that, we working overnight.
I want to hang with y'all.
Going to sleep, doing the same price. So we was together more often. She was my favorite. She was the most annoying too.
I can see that.
I believe it.
I can see that.
And the most stressing. So she was the favorite, the most annoying, the most stressing.
A lot of girls who they love hard. Those girls like they love real hard.
Right.
They go through that. So.
The endless throat went to the main one.
Woo!
That was endless throat right there. It's no matter what time of day,
that's what that feel like. Yes.
Yeah, that was that one.
Maybe you call tonight.
Yeah, so I can't take that away from her. The rest of them is just like
who like
he said no.
Who made you feel like more like whatever you was doing, it was for a good purpose. Like some girls got that thing where they make you feel like you that nigga. Like who was that?
Rita.
That made me feel like I can just run through a wall.
Yeah,
it was definitely Rita.
Yeah.
It was definitely Rita.
Okay. Good shit, Rita.
Hey,
I salute you, Rita.
A lot of girls don't know that. Like a Nick, like it just be something about you.
I try to tell women all the time, and I'm not going to try to speak for y'all, but me as a man, your love is cool. Your respect is better.
We love respect when we do love. Absolutely, 100%.
Your respect means more to me than your love. And I don't think a lot of women understand it because love is more. Mm-hmm. I felt like she respected me to a certain level to where I knew that she loved me. She didn't even have to tell me because she's showing me with respect. When you tell me constantly, I think you're trying to convince yourself. But if you're respecting me in front of people and respecting me from my back, because she's the kind of person too, you can't say shit to her about me. She's gonna check you and say, hold on, let me call him. And you tell him what you just said, kind of, and that's one thing that, me and her had.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Hey, LR. I want to ask him. So you asked Rita to join the team, right?
I did.
That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Hey, look. The way how she told the story, dog, Antoine, right? I thought this was so smooth. Tell me if I'm wrong. She said something like, I guess it was the first one, right? Mm-hmm. You met someone in like Dallas or something like that, and you told her to fly down, and you wasn't there. something like that, and like you made them like kind of like know each
Setup.
other.
That was the setup. Yeah, that was the setup.
Without
Yeah,
you.
it was. She was from New. What the fuck is the place called? She was from Texas, but it was from El Paso.
El Paso.
Oh, that's my
Yeah,
brother.
El Paso, and she flew down. That's
Texas,
the first
home
time.
state.
That's the first time in a long time I've been catfished. But I want them pictures did not match. That makeup and shit came off. My God.
Thank you.
It
Yes.
looked like Freddie
Freddie
Jackson.
Yeah, but she was from El Paso, so I would do that sometimes. Like we met a lot of women out of state, and they would come down.
Where was I?
And hey, listen, I'm probably in Tampa because at one point I was in Tampa like every week because we were trying to relocate to Tampa, so I would be gone. So they would all be together a lot, trying to, mingle and bond and shit like that. While I was trying to get us, to move. Hold on, I don't know if she told you about this, but hold on. I was turning 37 years old before we moved here. She threw me a big ass party at her house. I've been a part of a lot of shit. I've been around a long time. That's the best orgy I've had in my life. The best. Me, 7 women, and about 3 other women in the room just spectating and watching. It was the best party I ever had in my life.
I'm like Tupac. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That brought a tear to my eye.
Hey, so did you used to work at an airline or something like that?
I used to work for Delta.
That's what I'm at now.
Imagine that.
So, yeah.
Imagine that.
Hey, get all over play. This world's a big. This world's a big world. Do what you want to do. Don't think local. Think global.
I'm pretty sure he's already on that. Yeah, he's already on that path. My man.
Yeah. So, like, after all that said, are you still in that now, or you kind of chilled out?
No, for the past, I want to say since COVID, since before COVID started. Me and the original when we broke up right before COVID started. The crazy thing was it was addition by subtraction. Because once my relationship ended, I started my security company. I've been doing over $130,000 a year from that. I purchased my house, my land, everything I wanted to do with them. I did it on my own. So it's kind of like when my mind was clear, I didn't have the stress, the distraction. I just started doing everything that I wanted to do.
What's the name of your company, big dog?
It's R&B Protection Agency.
Are you based out of Atlanta?
Yeah. So I got patrol services. We got patrol vehicles. Private security. I got eight security contracts at different lounges in North Georgia.
Okay.
Hey, big dog. If you ever need somebody, you want to pick up the mantle because you want to retire.
I'm still in all the groups and I know a lot of the women. I could put you down.
Now listen. I know, like, I don't know you like personally, but I know you. Like, I'm from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So when you was in the middle of all the Spice gangs and all that stuff, nigga, I was like this. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I know Rita too. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at all this stuff. I was like, yo, man, I ain't hating. Niggas don't hate. Teach his own. And he's not lying. That's why, like, you don't come up as a liar. You know what I'm saying? So.
And the fact she co-signed whatever
the fact that Rita
yeah.
said, we asked Rita, we said, what about him drew you to him? She said at the time, all these other niggas was lying to her. You didn't. You didn't.
Hey man, it's for every one woman that say yes, it's 100 that say no.
Bingo.
Hey, listen, just be you, live your truth, and who's for you gonna be for you.
All right, watch this. Would you do it again?
Hell yeah.
Do what?
Like the whole 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Would you do again?
I would, and I'd be a little bit more selective.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you next.
Would you get a partner?
If you say you were gonna do it again, what would you do that you like? You say, what would you do now differently?
I keep that number down. Condense. I don't even want 7.
4 at max.
Give me a solid 3.
Okay.
Yeah, me and solid 3. That all the headache and the period start coordinating and shit, and they start to listen. All that shit's real. The solid 3, I'll be good.
You can be on your period, but I mean your mouth is broken.
Oh no, I'm just saying the attitudes and the moods and all that shit.
Yes, the period they all when women
So-
get in the whole area, they
Fix
their
that.
periods align and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, go.
So at your height, how many? You said 7?
At the height of it, it was 7. Yeah, 7.
And was there ever were they all in the same room at one time?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have get-togethers all the time. I got videos of the girls doing karaoke together. You know.
So okay, how about this?
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this footage.
Tell us a time where it got bad, where you had to step in.
For R&R, of course, R&R research. Development.
Where you had to step in and be the man as far as like to separate like the troublemaker, like the problem from the situation.
College Park.
Ooh.
October 2017. Bentley Crossing. Rita beat the shit out this girl in the living room. And she know I don't condone violence, but she was not trying to hear that. She beat the shit out of this girl. This girl had to call another one of the girls with us to come get her. And that shit made me so mad. I was so mad.
Shouldn't have been acting up. You got to fall in line.
Because Rita told me that, oh no, it's all good. I'm not going to do nothing. And when that girl walked through the door, it was just like, I never forget that day.
So how would you mitigate the attitudes of trying to like know like who could be around who and when and in what situation, and when you have to pull somebody out of a certain situation?
I think the best course of action from experience is allowing the women to select the women that they want to be around.
Okay.
That's the easiest thing. You know,
that sounds like a reality TV show.
Right, because when that happens, they feel like, you know, this was my choice versus me introducing them to somebody that I met.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, like Rita and the one girl that just passed away, they had a bond that because they met each other before anybody else did, and they still stayed connected throughout the years.
Gotcha.
Versus me finding somebody in, you know, Houston, bringing her in, then the other girl's looking like, you know, what does she really want? You know, what's she on? Because a lot of girls have ulterior motives, and that happened to us before.
Okay. So you would get like a group buy-in type thing.
Right.
Everyone...
You do the interview and then bring me the application when you say we can hire her.
Yeah. So any other females like say, hey, I met a man, so I'm gonna lead the group?
Rita?
Okay.
Yeah, Rita.
Okay.
The original.
Is it safe to say that
no,
Rita
the favorite.
She was also a firecracker. She was like your firecracker out of the whole bunch.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Right.
What was Taraji's name in Hustle and Flow? What was she was the bottom one, so that was Rita.
Yeah.
Because she was the favorite. That was his favorite.
But Rita was the white girl. They get shit done.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got you. Okay.
I remember the girl when he went to jail, she
went
the money.
And got that shit done.
I like that.
Yeah, so she got shit done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in charge.
That's her. That's her. That's her.
Yo, that's what's up, man. And,
we was inseparable, man, for about 3-4 years.
Now she said, this is like 2 weeks ago. She said, Ira, he'll call up. I said, for real? I said, let me know. She said, he can talk. I was like, bloop. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I always like.
I don't know this Rita person, but I actually like Rita. Rita sounds like she is cool as fuck. I like Rita.
But this is a good interaction because him and Rita on the same page.
Rita
I never like one-sided shit. I don't, cause you know, the fellas be getting dog. You know what I'm saying?
I
They be
like
getting dog.
Rita.
You always hear one side of shit.
Yeah, but
like
the thing is, but Rita was always honest.
Yeah, she was.
She was real honest. But again, it's always good to get like your side because you only hear
Yes.
about this type of
Yes.
relationships
Right.
through like bad press, like online, and you only see the bad portions of it. You know.
Right. I think in a
so
situation like, you know, if I was a little bit more mature, like, you know, of course we all get better each year.
Yeah, we go.
If I was a little bit more mature and had a better understanding of polyamory than I had at that moment, you know, relationships probably wouldn't have ended.
Okay.
Because when it came to her, and you know, she said, "Hey, I met this guy, this and that." All right, cool. Reality though, wasn't having that shit. Nah.
So when that happened, was there like a was it a letter of termination or a severance package?
Well,
Was there like a
it was
separation involvement? Like there had to be some type of contractual separation of some sort for legality reasons, of course, right?
well, no, it was an understanding that, you know, that was a possibility. So
Okay.
it was something that was always understood.
Gotcha.
But you know, Rita, she didn't really know how to move with it, you know, kind of thing. So I'm like, you know, you a sucker for love ass, you know. And I ain't like the dude she found. He was a sucker. He still is a sucker.
Oh.
Wait, Rita said it was my mouth, y'all, but she good now. So I guess they had to talk. They had to talk.
It was her mouth.
She was
What?
lying.
Back up. You said who was a sucker dog?
The dude she was with.
Oh, was with, not. She's not no longer with it.
He ain't want nothing to do with it after I got to his ass.
Oh, okay.
It's corny.
Soft and charming.
You couldn't stand this nigga.
Cupcake.
All right.
Yeah,
So
it's
did anybody like during that time period, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did any dudes approach you with some? Why you fucking with my girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was anybody being sneaky about some shit?
No, it was a nigga that she used to fuck with, Rita.
Okay.
That she wasn't fucking with no more. But for some way, somehow, this nigga got my phone number.
Okay.
And he started sending me pictures and videos from 3-4 years before I even met her. And the crazy thing is, you know, when you have videos, it be a timestamp on the shit.
He loved her.
Like, my nigga, I ain't know her when you did this video. Why you send it to me?
Yeah. When you send a video, there's a timestamp of the actual video.
He loved her.
I was telling her, like, yo, this nigga is texting my phone. How you get my number? This and this and that. He was a corny dude.
He had too much time. He had too much time on his hands, bro.
Yeah, he was a sucker.
It was hurt. You took some work for him, so he was like he was hurt.
Hey, Ira.
No work like that, dog.
This dude was mad. Listen to Maxwell.
Oh,
man, that nigga was a sucker. She I don't know. She likes suckers or something. I don't know.
Most women do. Yeah, sometimes most women do.
Not who she with now. I'm talking about the dudes, you know, from before or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I got mad respect for who she with now and all that. But like I said, me and her didn't speak for a long time. Because when she left Georgia, my grandmother had just passed away. And she didn't come to the funeral. She packed up and moved back to Philadelphia during that time. So I didn't have no words for her. I didn't want to talk to her. And then we started speaking to each other, and we started, you know,
time go by.
So, yeah, trying to iron out shit and this and that. But we still close to this day.
That's what's up.
Can't stand her, but we still close.
Yeah, that happens with women. You can't stand.
Yeah,
that happens, man. I kind of wish that you did sign that paper though, on a better contract. You know what I'm saying?
So hey, real quick, man. So, how much Johnson & Johnson baby oil did you go through?
Johnson & Johnson? No, we use organic coconut oil.
Ooh, good for the skin. Good for the skin.
All right, here you go. Was all the girls with the girls, or some wasn't?
Damn. All the girls like girls, but that don't mean all the girls wanted to touch her.
Okay, I get it.
Like we had a girl.
There's always a gay one in the bunch.
Yeah, we had a girl that I met that she was just a whore. Ariana was a whore.
He said
I got a thing for whores. Hey, listen, I love whores, but the women don't like that, and nobody wanted to fuck with her.
Clip that.
Nobody wanted to touch her because all her dirt people that she was fucking with, the girls seemed to know who she's fucking with. They was like, oh no, I was fucking her last night in the park, or I was fucking her in the car and this and that. But I just have a thing for whores. I always have.
I think we all do to a certain degree.
At some capacity, yeah, at some capacity.
We all got that fucking filthy little.
We won't tell
men,
them
bro.
that. We won't tell them that
we're
though.
Men. We want that. We want that jump. So Barry, when we were talking this a couple weeks ago, right? Barry, me and Barry, I'm gonna bail you out, Barry. How did you?
You ain't gonna bail me out. I said what I said.
We ain't talking about like, fucking with a girl, fucking her 3 times in one day. We talking about, nigga, you had 4, 5 at one time, 6, whatever. Nigga, what did you do? Did you drink a lot of water, nigga? Did you like?
Well, I'm gonna say something that we all can agree with, and then I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Ain't no pussy like new pussy.
Right. Okay.
We can't fuck the same woman 4 or 5 times in one night. But we can fuck 5 different women in one night.
Okay, I understand that.
I might have to agree with you on that one.
I'm not sure why we wired like that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Health and diet does play a part.
I don't smoke nothing like that.
Good.
But I don't drink no more. And the reason why I don't drink no more, because the fucking alcohol is kind of like the Popeye spinach to me. Off the alcohol, I'm fucking everybody getting that work.
Mm.
That's how I got the kids I got. Off
Dark
that
liquor?
alcohol.
Dark liquor?
No, I'm no dark liquor. I was more, of a vodka rum guy.
I'm a rum.
Yeah.
Yo, I homie, I had to get off that rum, dog. I used to drink rum.
Listen.
That's why my first 3 came from goddamn rum.
My shit was Sky vodka.
I'm old fashioned all day, baby.
Sky vodka.
The blue bottle.
Yeah.
The blue bottle.
Yeah, okay.
The blue bottle. I got so fucking drunk on my birthday. It was crazy. It was crazy. That shit made you like Incredible Hulk. I don't know what is up with the liquor.
I can agree with you. Like I can think about it. Like the one time I did do like multiple girls, it was no problem. I was like, yo, I really fucked 4, 5 in one day. It was like the excitement. You don't think about that jump. You don't think about that jump. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna say it's just like men with prostitutes. Like you don't pay the bitch to stay, you pay her to leave.
My nigga.
Hey Barry, I apologize, Barry. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
I apologize.
Thank you.
That nigga right there, Barry Antoine. This nigga we was in Vegas one time.
Oh, don't get me started on Vegas. Don't get me started in Vegas. Oh my God. Almost didn't make it home for my last Vegas trip. I ended up in the hospital my last Vegas trip.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
On some real hangover type shit.
Yeah, man.
And I still can't find my fucking Jordan. I walked the strip with one Jordan on. I don't know where the other one went at.
Jonas gone.
Hey, man, we gotta come check you out. You gotta show us.
Hell yeah.
We go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
They got this joint. They got a group down here that they do this shit called Polyween.
Polyween, like Halloween.
I'm gonna come on that bitch like the Black Zorro.
Poly people that it's a costume party the whole 9.
I'm in.
Women from all over the country.
I'm coming like G.I. Joe, the American hero.
Yo, it was crazy. I had dressed up as the first Polyween. I was Pharaoh. I dressed up as Pharaoh.
Love it.
And we all went and got the pictures. We had a good time and shit. But it's a Polyween. They have something every 3rd Thursday down here. The Poly community is huge. It's big. I could put y'all in a Poly group. It's crazy.
Deal. We're on our way.
It's as simple as all you gotta do is post your picture, your measure, your who you are, what you into, height, weight, and the women gonna start commenting with no issue.
All right. We found it, buddy. We found the pot of gold.
I can get to Atlanta in tomorrow.
We're gonna hit the jackpot, buddy.
When it comes to this Poly shit, I'm Big Meech. I'm the plug.
LR, you rolling or you gotta stay home, man? Which one? You gotta stay home? I know.
It's a back question. I nothing to do about it. Where was your store at in Philly?
It was on 5th and Fisher.
At North Philly?
Next to the barbershop at Alney.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's on the corner. It's like it's a store that do T-shirts and shit. And it's a school. It's a church across the street from where my old store is.
5th and Alney. That was from my old way. Okay.
Because I was living in Logan at the time on 10th and Wagner, so it's like right up the street from my house.
Okay. I lived on
I lived everywhere in Philly.
Yeah, that's right. I used to know you with Wagner. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you're not like that now. You just with your first one right now.
No, me and her broke up before COVID started.
Remember, he said they split. Yeah,
that's gone. So you just out and about right now.
Yeah, just solo dolo.
He a free agent.
Yeah, I gotta get down to Atlanta.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, right now, like I said, the past couple years, and a couple, things with health and everything, just trying to get my thing right. I just started this new business that's been going good, so I've been focusing on that. I just got my goats, so I got to go in there and feed the goats and shit in a little bit. So I'm starting my farm together. So I'm getting my goats. You
got pets on your animals on your property?
Yeah, I just got 2 goats. Two Nigerian goats today.
That man been reading. That tax break. That tax.
Yeah, get tax breaks.
I know
exactly.
You gotta have livestock, man.
The agriculture shit and all that. I got. I've been growing shit. I got some peach trees out here, some avocado trees, some pineapples and shit growing. So I've been doing my little farm and build thing, man. Just trying to keep my mind right.
And Barry, we all the same age. We all around the same age. You know that, right, Barry?
I think so.
Yeah, we all around the same age.
I mean, I'm 48, so I would assume.
I'm 45.
I'm 44.
Man, I'm the oldest one. Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be 45 next week.
The beard was given away. I was like, he got to be at least my age or maybe a year older. But damn, he's younger than me.
He had 7 ladies he had to deal with, bro. That's stressful.
Shit, man, I had one bitch age me 15 years, but I ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Ain't no stress there. That ain't no stress.
Then on top of that too, with the girls, I got 9 daughters.
God.
Ooh.
So you talk, man. I got a granddaughter.
Ooh.
Okay. So them little girls will work your motherfucking. Everything turning gray now. I ain't got my fucking shoulder hair is gray.
Wow, man. You ain't got no sons?
Yeah, I got 5 sons.
So you got 14 kids?
Yeah.
Man, we can start calling you Moses.
Yeah. I got 5 adults.
This nigga's pull-out game is weak.
Yeah, my son just won his junior prom this week. That last week just passed. Okay. National Honor Society. He doing real good.
Good.
Daughter here is in ROTC.
Okay.
She's doing real good, but all the kids is doing pretty good.
That's good. All healthy. That's all that matters.
One of my kids, not so much, but the rest of them is doing good.
14 kids. I'm stressed about 1. He got 14. I guess I better shut the fuck up then. Shit, damn.
I'm done. I'm cooked.
How you think? You think?
Like one of them cooks when you put some in the oven and fall asleep and you forget about it, you start smelling the smoke.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm overcooked. Damn. Ain't nothing coming out of me no more. I'm done. I done did everything for my family and put more into this world. I'm done.
Yeah, man. We gotta that's easy to stay in touch with you. Man. I just get in touch with Rita, get in touch with you. So we come down to Atlanta, man. We just just take
LR. We're taking the 3 wise men on tour. We're going down to Atlanta. We're gonna do a live show in Atlanta.
Hey, yeah, I'm going right back to the hotel.
So this a daily like podcast y'all do?
Well, right now we do it once per week. Once per week on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For right now.
All right.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming on, bro.
Until we pick it up.
Where I put the application in at?
Shit, you can come in anytime you want to. I talk to you and give Rita anything you want. We got
Yeah. This is I got some stories, man.
Hey,
I want to hear them.
I got some stories, man.
I can see us now. I can see us now. 3 wise men going down there, Atlanta, doing a roving report, and I'm going to be in the action in the midst of it. Here we are right now in the midst of all the action, as I'm surrounded by 7, and I say 7 beautiful ladies. Ladies, introduce yourself.
Hey, let me know if I get a hit. I'll call up some of my poly lady friends. We all get together, introduce y'all to them.
Deal.
Hey, look, this nigga ain't lied yet so far. I believe him.
Say less.
You know what I'm saying? But real quick, right? So I be thinking of dumb shit, right? Like when I'm fucking, right? You're a fucking bitch, right? And you know you put in work. you start doing shit like going to the refrigerator with your chest up with your like Melvin Baby Boy. Like, did you ever like this? What was the first time you said, "Yo, nigga, I'm that nigga. I got it right here, that right there." Like, when did that hit you? Like, yo, I got all these hoes. Well, not hoes, but you know.
I
When
think
did
it really started to hit when I'll be out about. Like, matter of fact, I'll be at the airport working. And just a random fucking person I don't know. Like, yo, you that nigga off from the Word Out magazine, right? I'm like, what you mean? And they pull up the Google. Oh yeah, that's me. And they just start talking to me. So like, damn, people like really like recognize me and shit from this. Even my daughter said that she was in school and she Googled my name for her teacher. And then her teacher was like, who are these ladies? She said, oh, that's my mom. That's Rita. That's this and this and that. And her teacher asked me at the basketball practice. She said, do you really? I said, yeah.
Tell your father I said, hey.
Yeah, that's when I knew, like, damn, this shit is like really,
and
you
give him
know,
these fresh cookies I made.
Man,
I mean, it was a crazy fun ass ride, man.
yo, that gotta be dope because like, here, watch this. You were doing this shit and you wasn't even stressing about it because like most of us, when we was doing some shit like that, we gotta make up lies and you know,
no lies,
like that.
no lies. Just gotta find time.
Yeah.
And
energy.
Working for myself at the time when it started, I ain't have nothing but all the time in the world. And you know, I started to get a little bit more savvy with the online shit and this and that, and because you seen us, we was on Spice Game Live every fucking day for like 2 hours.
I just got stretch and hydrate.
The inbox was getting flooded. Like Rita saw me on the live and she said, "Yo, come to the shop right now." She came right to the shop that night, and that's how me and her like linked up, and it just kept going like that, man. It was crazy. I was super duper. I was doing too much with that shit though. Like I might have had 7 girlfriends at one point, but it was more women. You know, you didn't make the cut.
I got you.
You didn't work out for this round. You know, it was just that shit was crazy.
Spin the block.
Here you go. This is a joke that even my boy right there. He said, "Nigga, was you going Raw?"
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. He got 14 kids. Like there's no the word strap up is in his vocabulary, apparently. So yes, he was going Raw.
They say God protect babies and fools.
Yeah, nothing was wasted.
Ain't no way I'm having. I gotta get all the feeling. I'm getting all natural. I ain't no fucking con.
And Rita Rita ran a strict program with the fucking test results. She ain't played no motherfucking game with none of that.
Love that.
Rita, like, hold on, bitch. Let me see your results. We all going to the clinic together. Rita was strict on that shit.
But Rita was like in the medical field too. So Rita, I believe that.
She was strict on that shit. It's like one time the chick that came from Texas, she was mad at me because we had not seen her results and I was already fucking her, and Rita was real pissed about that shit.
I like this one. Yeah, Rita. I get Rita got a little. I got put Rita right here for me. I like that. I like her.
Yeah, so she kept up with all that shit.
Yes, sir.
Were they all black?
I don't mess with no Caucasian women.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
What about other cultured women, like foreign?
So the first one is Haitian.
Okay.
The one I had 3 kids with is Haitian.
Mwah.
There was another Haitian girl that I met in Tampa. I think the rest of them is just black. But yeah, like since I've been here,
ain't nothing wrong with foreign women. It ain't nothing wrong with foreign women.
I'm a sucker for like Africans. I love Liberian women.
Their skin. Oh my God.
Man, listen.
It's their health, their body.
I like the ones. I don't want the ones that was raised in fucking Brooklyn or nothing like that. I want the ones that been here for 5 years from Little Legos or wherever the fuck, and they don't have. This culture ain't fuck them up yet. That's 100%. The ones I like.
100%.
I messed with one Liberian where her skin was so good, right? Her coochie looked good. I was just like, it was immaculate. No bumps, no nothing. That shit was just like smooth.
Listen, this one chick that I was dating here, she's Liberian. she makes cocoa butter and all that shit.
Liberian
I
girl.
never seen her ass. I never seen her. I mean, everything.
And you
She's
won't.
beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I've had a couple Liberian and Egyptian and African women. Yeah, I would definitely say they are the top
Come to
tier.
the house and she got fresh pounded yam for you, some pepper soup, a big ass
Peanut butter,
red
was it peanut butter
snapper with the
soup?
eye still in
Yeah.
it. Like she cooks.
Hey, look, when we get more girls on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely got to call Antoine. I need them to hear that shit. I need him to lead the charge on that. I'm gonna get a panel, and I need I'm gonna have like 4 or 5. Watch, they need to hear this shit.
Tag me in, coach.
Yeah. Yo, I always
Tag
respect
me in.
them. Man. I was like, damn, I'm like, man, the girls I fuck with, they too possessive. I can't get to that shit to where.
But I do want to say this, which is another misconception of the polyamorous community. It's about 50-1. It's more women in this community than it is men.
You hear that, Barry?
I already know that.
You go to these events, and if it's 500 people they have like this poly ball. Like
I told you about the E&M barbecue I went to. I told you about the E&M barbecue I went to.
It's 80 men. And
Yeah.
it's 320 women.
Yeah. Ain't nobody just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. Having a good time.
So do you see the poly thing with, say, like maybe give you like 7 and 2 dudes in the house, or is it always one dude?
I've dated women that was married, and I've met their husbands, and we hung out and had a drink or watched the game. Their wife.
Now, that's ethnically non-monogamous, right? Well, you're now, because I dealt with somebody who was in that
Right.
they had ethnically not, and they
So
they have open relationships, they have partners, they have where it's like, hey, you can do this, and I explained that to some people and they didn't believe me. I was like, all right, that's fine.
No,
I actually got invited to a party with that where I went to a barbecue with ethnically non-monogamous, 100%.
So Antoine, all right, besides the set, like,
had a ball.
What was like in that dynamic, right? You do has a wife, y'all, whatever. Like, what is your job? What is your role in? Like, how do y'all work that out? Like, is your job to take care of her, or is it something you mess with my wife? How does that go?
Just fuck the wife and send her home. Fuck the wife and send her home.
And just in my experience, I was pretty much just a toy for her.
Okay.
It wasn't much more than that. It was something outside of her husband that she can have fun with, no responsibility, no obligation to. We can go out, have a good time, and she go back home to her husband.
And he probably did the same thing.
I'll let you know when I'm in
That was their thing.
I'll let you know when I'm in
we double dated, where he bought the chick that he was messing with, and we went to a Mexican restaurant, and I was with her, and
all y'all was cool. Yeah.
And me and her, when they go back home to their family at the end of the day.
They're real big on communication, trust, and transparency. They're real big on that. And if you do that, you end like Flynn.
I didn't know she liked me. He's the one that told me she was interested in me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking at him, I'm like, he's like, no, not like that. I said, I was trying to wonder where he's going with the next nigga. I was gonna punch you in your face.
Yeah. I'm about to say, no, we don't do that. We don't do that.
We don't do no sword fighting.
No.
You're not.
No, but he real cool. Got mad respect for him. He got, his chicks is bad. His wife is bad too, but his chicks is bad. And that's how they think. Matter of fact, the whole setup down here is their shit. They put all that shit together. Their group.
Damn.
It's called Black and Poly.
Clip that, Black and Poly.
Yeah.
When I talk about it, these niggas want to laugh at me, but all of a sudden now he interested. Now he want to go to Atlanta. Now he all tuned into it. When I talk about it, I'm simple. I'm a scumbag. I'm this and that.
Antoine, Barry ain't never talked about that, but let him live. He ain't never talked about that.
No, but this shit is just like it's a big community in Texas, Georgia, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the older poly people, their groups is more private.
Mm-hmm.
The young motherfuckers coming in, they don't even know what they doing. They don't even know what it's called. They just saying shit. They do their little thing or whatever. It's a girl right now that used to be with us. She is begging for a man in these groups every fucking day. Rita just sent me a screenshot the other day. She is begging for a man to come scoop her up. She want to be in a poly relationship so bad. Her name is Albria Anderson.
Damn, he's put the.
Hey, listen. He ain't told a lie yet. Hey, Barry, we get down to Atlanta. I got you, dog.
So any of y'all married?
I'm not.
Oh.
What you want to be?
I'm not.
No, what your wife think about polyamory?
Nah, man, she
ain't with it.
Nah. Hell no.
What
Barry,
wife?
what you think? Ask Barry that.
Ask Barry.
What's your wife? What's your girl think about it?
I don't have one. I'm in full agreement of it. You only live once. Do the best that you can. Enjoy it. They're gonna do it anyway, so you might as well just stockpile it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you just want to protect. You want to protect your innocence and whatnot. That's fine. I get that. I respect that. But like you said, people gonna do stuff and they just want to protect themselves, look a certain way. But behind the scenes and when stuff is not spoken, yeah, they want to have fun too. It's all about enjoyment, all about having fun. As long as you communicate, you protect it, you have fun, and you're safe.
So
enjoy.
So Antoine, you're gonna see the name Big Head Barry up in them forums now.
It's about. I think I'm involved in like 15 of them joints. I haven't commented or anything in them in years, but I still see the shit. The post and all that.
Nah, I would definitely be distracted. I won't get nothing done. I'll be just.
No, you know what? Too? Starting off, a married couple, women.
Yeah. Married women are the best women.
Hey, listen.
No, he been a married couple. A woman.
I had a married couple. These two women. One was a straight lesbian, and one was bisexual. I had the most fun with the straight lesbian. I never met a woman, a bulldagger or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah, the bulldagger.
In my life, I don't think I ever seen her eat food. That's how much my dick was in her mouth. It was just nonstop. She broke her back to try to please me. Ooh. And it just never stopped. To this day, if I give her a call, hey, I need you to come down, to Georgia. She'll be in the first flight tomorrow.
First flight.
And this bitch looked like Kevin Willis.
Oh.
Hey, Barry's like two women. He's right.
Miss me with the Kevin Willis though. I was with you until I was with you.
I'll post that bitch up.
I mean, a lot of the ugly shits got the fattest asses.
Hey, they go like this, big dog. They go like this. You be like, God damn.
My dad gave me some advice when I was younger. He said, "An ugly bitch should do everything you ask her to do, except for having an abortion. So be careful."
Ooh.
Yeah. I do everything but having an abortion. Lord of Jesus.
No. If this right now, if you can have 4 men and 4 women having this discussion, that should be crazy. I'll educate them. I'll teach them some shit.
We'll set that up.
But it have to be 4 naysayers.
You mean against?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I can get that. I can get that. I can set that up.
Because I love when they try to tell me what won't work.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't tell me what won't work.
Okay, we definitely gonna set that shit.
Because you're living proof of it. Yeah.
Set it up, Howard. Set it up.
Out of them 4, I could definitely flip 1.
Well,
the way he's talking, the odds are in his favor.
Yeah. Because they're not gonna say it on camera, but they'll pull it. They'll be in his inbox and be like, "Hey,
let me know some more about this."
Yeah, can I talk to you a little bit? If I want to ask a couple questions, and next you just
so in your experience, how long is a typical career of a woman in this type of area?
So one of my favorite poly women,
before they burn out,
she has about eight daughters.
Damn.
All beautiful grown daughters, and she's still at it. She's been poly for over 20 years.
Ooh.
And me and her, we like this. We like this. And matter of fact, let me show you.
So are her daughters in that type of relationship too, or are they married or?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I would doubt very seriously they probably would be. I would doubt it.
But married?
Yeah, I would, because if I mean, I'm sure they know what their mom would do, and if she's enjoying it for this long period of time, usually they probably would follow behind. Like, well, mom's doing it, and she look like she's getting what she wants, so why would I just,
Yeah.
So how are the child support arrangements and all this
Who?
stuff?
The who?
The child support.
What child support?
Right? What child support?
He said who? What?
I don't pay no child support.
So how about this? Have you heard of any horror stories of these things going bad, and all of a sudden, old buddies getting taken to court for, like, getting hit in the head?
Yeah, I mean, I have some horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a lot of shit that go bad. I know a lot of situations,
Rita,
like,
right.
I'm not, without saying no names.
You're right, Rita.
Situations to where you had
I'm getting sleepy too.
guys with their multiple girlfriends, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one particular guy, John, I'm gonna say his name, because he's a fucking disgrace. He started fucking one of the lady's sons.
What you say?
He started fucking one of the lady's sons.
John. So John's a guy?
Yeah. He was in a relationship with the woman and a couple other women, and she had a grown gay son.
Mm.
And he started fucking her son.
So John was gay.
And none of the women knew he was gay.
They know now.
Oh. Okay.
So if that's a horror story.
They know now.
Hey, look, this is one of them things to where he's Antoine said he need 4 naysayers, right?
Yeah, we need 4 of them.
4
strong black woman, strong woman too.
This might not be on the Tuesday. I'm gonna find a day, and y'all gonna get an emergency call. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna start early, so we want all the participation in the world. This gonna be like one of those shits where it start at 6 o'clock or some shit like that. We gonna arrange that. I remember we had before. I can work with that.
Okay.
She polyamorous. She's single. All she want to do is be respected. Good to go.
Barry. Hey, how tall is she?
That's my close friend. She's about 5'6", 5'7".
Is that too tall for you, Barry? Because if not, that can be mine.
She's pushing
I'm
it.
6'2".
She's pushing it. She's pushing it.
I'm 6'2". I take them all.
I like them short, so yeah.
No, but that's one of my closest poly friends.
Okay. Hey, Iris, stop lying, man. You 5'11", bro.
Please.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I'm gonna tell her that she should get on to this conversation with y'all.
Okay, and we can build up because we got to get to the. I want that. I want to see you in action.
Yeah.
Take the 4 or 5 women naysayers, and I'm gonna shut the hell up.
We about to go viral.
Yep, we just gonna watch you.
We about to go viral.
Let you cook.
But we definitely gonna keep in touch. And go to Rita and you tell me about old girl, about talking to her. Make sure she come on, say how she is, and then I'm gonna get in contact with you, Antoine. And once I get those girls, we gonna do what we do.
I'm available whenever.
I salute you, brother.
We all out from that one. It's a little late, but we gonna have some good ones, y'all.
All right, fellas.
All right, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
We out.